everyone, welcome. I know you all have been waiting for the evening, and we are not gonna have any delays today. You all are watching the Z3ST Esports presents WCS Women's Community Series. We are going to head into day number 2 today. Yesterday, we saw the matches of Group 1, wherein Global Esports were the ones who were qualified at the first position, and following them up with losing just one match, we had two match winner Kunoichi qualifying from that group. We're gonna have the matches of Group B today. The weather out there is cool, but the arena is absolutely on fire because of these players. We are going to watch the matches and you're going to witness them with me, Scared Yet, and my co-caster, Dungeon. Dungeon, how are you doing?
We're all here. It's okay.
If you
Let the
say
pros
about
decide.
it, it's all about the matches we're gonna see right now, right? Like previously हम लोग को देखने को मिल पाया था global esports and some of the
Mhm.
teams like Onoichi. They're the best teams. We have witnesses the most extreme gameplays between the teams, right? Right now, the first match will be between the Oni Claws and the One Hit Delete. The one of the most two OG teams, or you can say in the arena, because right now जो पिछले मैच हम लोग को देखने
We
को
are
मिल
ready.
पाया था कि उसमें कमबैक्स हम लोग को देखने को मिले थे, उसमें क्लचेस हम लोग को देखने को मिले थे, उसमें इंटेंस मैच हम लोग को देखने को मिले थे. And the most important is the coordination between the players is very important. So I think आज के मैचेस में भी हम लोग को सेम विटनेस देखने को मिल पाएगा, सेम गेम प्ले भी देखने को मिल पाएगा. एंड उसके साथ साथ हम लोग है ही, हम दोनों है ही अपने ऑडियंस को एंटरटेन करने के लिए. टिल देन आई होप कि हम लोग फटाफट से जो है मैप फीटो की तरफ जाएंगे. एंड मैप फीटो की तरफ जाते जाते आई से कि फर्स्ट जो मैप है दैट इज लोटस, राइट? एंड
Mhm.
उसमें जो है वन हिट डिलीट उन्होंने ये बैन किया है, राइट? उसके बाद फ्रैक्चर जो है वो बैन किया गया है ओनी क्लॉक की तरफ से. एसेंट जो बैन किया गया है वन हिट डिलीट की तरफ से. फिर हेवन आ रहा है, फिर पर्ल. एंड एट द लास्ट यू कैन से स्प्लिट जो है वो डिसाइड किया गया है, राइट? एंड उसके साथ साथ अटैकिंग पे हम लोग को देखने को मिल पाएगा वन हिट डिलीट, एंड डिफेंडिंग पे हम लोग को देखने को मिल पाएगा ओनी क्लॉ. व्हाट डू यू से, स्केर्ड?
Absolutely correct. The map is split. हमें पता है यूजुअली हमें उतना ज्यादा नहीं दिखाता. कल हमें लोटस का भी एक मैप देखने को मिला था and the match was absolutely intense on that. And now we're gonna have split again. This is a very big map, as compared to all the other maps, and it has been reworked a little bit recently. So पहले क्या रहता था? There used to be so many corners that one had to clear out. However, it they've changed a few of those situations. So now you can actually go in for quite an amazing hits as well as those rotations. So I really want to see, because I personally feel like that if you are playing on split, mid control is so very important in that specific map, because you can rotate
Right.
either towards the A side or even towards the B side, and you've got so many angles to work with. So I personally feel like the team that controls the mid will control the entire round, and probably we're gonna see both of the teams focusing on towards that area.
Right. But right now we're gonna head towards to the map, sorry, to the agent selection mode, maybe. But in a few seconds we're gonna just review it. But right now we can say that scared. Do you see KJ on that split on the defending side, right? Well, okay, sorry, on the both side, and our duelist, you can say Race and Chet. We're gonna witness some most crazy and spicy gameplay from them. I hope so. After that, we're gonna see on the defending side Omen as a smoke main, and also the Sky as a heal, and also the Flash main. What do you say about the agents they have selected, Scared?
As of now, the agents that they're selecting seems very decent. They're actually going to go with Sage as well as Killjoy, both of them. So I really want to see how they're going to turn things around in this game. As for the controller, they've got Omen.
Choose your
Yes,
agent.
I've seen some teams working along with Viper as well. But of course, Omen really good. Plus those one-way smokes that you can use into those lobbies is something that is going to help your team a lot. If in case played well, that's going to create so many problems. If in case you're attacking, then for the defenders. If in case you're defending, then for the attackers as well. So those angles are very important in this situation. However, we're gonna see the Rays coming in from the side of Oni Claws as well. So Rays versus Jet. I really like the playstyle of both of these agents, but the thing about the this entire composition is that it's almost the same. like literally the same. They've got Sage as well as they have got Killjoys. They've got that similarity in their playstyles. They've also got the Omen that is absolutely the same. And we're seeing Sky coming in. So there's going to be a lot of heal coming in this specific map. But at the end of the day, it totally is going to depend upon the read, which IGL gets the read a little better than their counterpart.
Right, scared. But right now, what we can say that the difference between in the agent selection is that the defending side is having a raise and the attacking side is having a jet, right? So who's gonna get that site and who's gonna get the diffuse? Only depends upon the comms. But right now we can say that कि थोड़ा सा अग्रेशन हम लोग को जरूर देखने को मिल पाएगा बट नहीं थोड़ा स्प्लिट अप खेल रहे हैं स्प्लिट के मैप पर थोड़ा सा जो कवर है फायर पे जरूर रहेंगे वॉल जरूर किया जाएगा ऑन द सी सॉरी बी साइड बट लेट्स सी कि कैसे करके मैचेस को निकालते हैं यूटिल जरूर यूज किया जा रहा है फ्रॉम बोथ द साइड्स एंड सी स्मोक कमिंग इन फ्रॉम द ओमेन टू द साइड ऑफ बी लगता है थोड़ा सा दबदबा बनेगा स्केर्ड
काफी ज्यादा चांसेस है बट अभी आई पर्सनली फील लाइक दैट दे आर वर्किंग अलोंग द इंफॉर्मेशन दैट दे कैन ग्रैब। ये साइट पूरी ओपन है यहाँ पे, तो अगर जैसे कि आपने कहा यूटिलिटीज का इस्तेमाल करके वो फिगर आउट करने की कोशिश करते हैं तो हो सकता है एक ओपन साइट उनको मिल जाए। मैजिक एंड नो दैट देयर इज एन ओपोनेंट देयर एंड जैसे कि हम बात कर रहे थे मिड कंट्रोल की बात चल रही थी यहाँ पे सीधा फर्स्ट पिक ऑफ निकालते हुए देखने को मिले हैं हमें ओनी क्लॉज के मेंबर्स एंड नाउ they will probably get the read right because they are entirely controlling the whole mid at this point but A side पूरी ओपन पूरी की पूरी फ्री बट आफ्टर प्लांट वो कैसे पोजीशन सेट करते हैं वो सबसे ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट रहेगा क्योंकि यहाँ पे ओमन स्मोक्स आते भी हमें दिख रहे हैं तो इन्फॉर्मेशन काफी ज्यादा डिनाई होने वाली है कि उन्होंने अपनी सेज वॉल का भी इस्तेमाल किया। डॉक्टर रोरियो कॉन्टैक्ट में आ चुके हैं आल्सो हैज द विजन ऑन टू दैट बाय क्लियरली फ्लैश अच्छे से डॉज किया बहुत बढ़िया क्लाउड बर्स्ट लगाते हुए यहाँ पे देखना है क्या सर्वाइव करेंगे। Big बिल्कुल नहीं move forward 1-for-1 trade coming in but still manage it to get back. However the trade is going just back and forth. Heal coming in. देखना है कि Avanti क्या ये pick off निकाल पाएंगे. It's gonna come down to this 1v1. That is going to be Potato winning that skirmish and that was a really good play coming in from their side.
Yeah, that's a proper nice try for the defenders. You can say the way of retaking the site is kindly working because थोड़ा सा जो last में है थोड़ा सा दिक्कत जरूर आया था for the defenders to get that site. But after that, the way of playing in the attacking side is too aggressive, right? The way Jet just holds the sides, the way Sage holds the side, wait, healed, and then aggressiveness. This is beyond. But right now we can say that कि थोड़ा सा aggression on the eco round हम लोग को जरूर देखने को मिल पाएगा from the mid side. देखने को मिल पाएगा कि कैसे करके इसको रोकते हैं. Defenders attack कर रहे हैं, attackers के ऊपर पर देखने को मिल पाएगा कि कौन से वो जो site है वो लिया जाएगा. केजे जरूर यूटिल्स यूज करेंगे टू गेट दैट थिंग बट नहीं ऑन द 5 साइड जरूर वो पुश करेंगे. अटैकर्स जरूर जो है प्लांट करेंगे स्पाइक को बट देखने को मिल पाएगा कि डिफ्यूज कैसे किया जाएगा एंड उसके बाद उसको कैसे करके होल्ड किया जाएगा बट स्प्रे कमिंग इन ऑफ स्पेक्टर देखने को मिल पाएगा कि वो कैसे करके इसको डॉज करते हैं बट स्काई ऑन दैट साइड गेट्स एलिमिनेशन ऑफ केजे एंड आफ्टर दैट ओडियो गेट्स अ डबल किल. लेट्स सी कि कैसे करके निकालते हैं बट विद अ क्लासिक एलिमिनेट जरूर करेंगे एंड ओमेन नाउ विद अ स्पेक्टर 1 किल maybe on the side of 2 but nahi attackers won their buy round and yeah that's a proper good eco coming from the defenders.
Absolutely, because all they had to do was deal as much damage to their economy as possible and that is exactly what they have done at this point. So मेरे हिसाब से तो एक बहुत अच्छा इको राउंड उनकी तरफ से निकल के आता हो but even after that they almost could have won that round because उनकी rotation बहुत ही ज्यादा अच्छी थी. They isolated the fights, they made sure कि सिद्धि को isolate करें and उसके बाद उन्हें pick off करें and then they turned their attentions and I really feel like just a few more right clicks and they actually would have been able to get that win in those fights but अभी देखना है how they are going to move forward. पहला हिट हे पे करा था, दूसरा हिट उन्होंने बी पे करा है। अभी मिड की तरफ आराम से पीछे की तरफ होल्ड करके बैठे हुए हैं। दे आर वेटिंग फॉर एनी काइंड ऑफ एग्रेशन दैट एक्चुअली माइट कम इन फ्रॉम टीम ओनी क्लॉज, उसको वो सीधा पनिश करें। एंड दोनों ही टीम बहुत ज्यादा डिसिप्लिन में यहाँ पे खेलती हुई मिड वेंट की तरफ हमें अभी देखने को मिल रहे थे। ओमेन अभी पीछे की तरफ जाएंगे वापस, विल ट्राई टू होल्ड द एंगल टुवर्ड्स दैट साइड, बट आई पर्सनली माइट फील कि हो सकता है बी पे थोड़ी नॉइस करके ये ए की तरफ एक हिट जा सके। आई पर्सनली फील लाइक दैट एक्चुअली माइट गो इन, बट जॉलीज प्रोबेबली हैज द रीड एज वेल, इज होल्डिंग द रैंप्स। तो काफी ज्यादा चांसेस है कि यहाँ पे हमें पहली skirmish देखने को मिल सकती है।
Scared, yeah, the way of holding is the you can see the five man just waiting for the time because वो A के बाहर बैठे हुए हैं scared and ओमेन उनके पास जरूर एक मौजूदगी रहेगा। फ्रैग देखने को मिल पाएगा, तीसरा फ्रैग बट नहीं, ओरियो विद अ शेरिफ जरूर एक को एलिमिनेट करेंगे। ओमेन जरूर अपना जो रोल है उसको निभाते हुए जो है एलिमिनेट होंगे, बट राइट नाउ ओरियो विद अ ब्लेड स्टॉर्म देखने को मिल पाएगा वो कितने जन को एलिमिनेट करेंगे। बट राइट नाउ प्लान जरूर किया जाएगा स्पाइक को, आफ्टर दैट थोड़ा सा जो है अटैक ऑफ द साइड पे खेला जाएगा क्योंकि 3v4 का सिचुएशन आ चुका है। बट राइट एक और प्लेयर को डाउन करेंगे, डिफेंडर्स अभी भी एडवांटेज पे, बट नहीं ओरियो विद अ थर्ड फ्रैग में भी बहुत निकाल सकते थे बट नहीं निकाल पाए। बट या the way of playing the way of playing, the way of aggressiveness like we have seen right is good like अभी जो हम लोग को देखने को मिल पाया from the side of Omen and also from the Jet, वो ना ठीक ठाक थे scared।
राइट, ऑनेस्टली स्पीकिंग जॉलीज ने जो पहले दो पिक्स निकाले थे, दो ओपनिंग टू पिक्स, वो बहुत ही ज्यादा फायदेमंद थे। वो एक और पीक लेके एक और पिक निकालने की कोशिश कर रही थी, बट इवन आफ्टर दैट वाज नॉट एबल टू गेट दैट पिक ऑफ। But then the opening pick, just as we said, that she provided, plus also gave out the position of the other two members, क्योंकि उनको दो members और दिख गए थे सामने, so that information was just enough for the entire of the team of one hit delete to work with, क्योंकि उन्हें पता था एक A hit जाने वाला है, and they easily just went in for a quick retake, was able to shut it down. But फिलहाल might be some aggression coming in towards the mid side, early noises being made, but हमें पता है that is how they're actually playing that one hit delete. They are making sure कि they make some noise at one area of the map and then the other area of the map, और उसके बाद वो safe खेलते हैं and then try to go in for the third hit। फिलहाल सिवर्स की तरफ से rotation जाती हुई and they're actually making pretty huge amount of noise that might give the sound cue to the members of Oni Claws and they might just go in for that rotation, क्योंकि हम देख रहे हैं वो already setup पे यहाँ पे आ चुके हैं। डॉक्टर ओरियो के सामने अभी उनकी टीम की स्काई पिक ऑफ होती दिखाई दिया, बट देवांग एक्चुअली गॉट द साइड, बट नो वन क्लियर्ड हेवन। 81 HP, ज्यादा दिक्कत नहीं, दे विल गेट द प्लांट इन।
या अभी देखने को मिल पाएगा वो कैसे करके निकालते हैं, क्योंकि 4v4 का सिचुएशन है। जरूर स्काई दू एक को एलिमिनेट करेंगे बट उसका ट्रेड लेते हुए सेज जरूर डाउन करेंगे, बट ऑन द साइड ऑफ 2v1 का सिचुएशन, बट नहीं ऑन द साइड डिफेंडर जरूर एक प्लेयर को एलिमिनेट करके जो है इसका स्पाइक को है वो डिफ्यूज करेंगे एंड एक और राउंड अपने खाते में लेंगे। इट्स अ सिचुएशन ऑफ 2-2 स्केयर्ड। मैचेस कभी भी किसी तरफ पे घूम सकता है, एक इंटेंस मैच हम लोग को जरूर इस मौजूदगी पर देखने को मिल पाएगा।
बहुत ज्यादा चांसेस हैं उसी के, क्योंकि पहले दो जो प्लांट हुए थे उनको रीड नहीं कर पाई थी ओनी क्लॉज की टीम उतना ज्यादा अच्छे से। इवन दो सेकंड राउंड में उन्होंने एक अच्छा ट्राई किया था व्हेन दे मेड द पुश टुवर्ड्स द मिड साइड, एंड अब उस एक एग्रेसिव पुश का वो अगले दो राउंड में से फायदा उठा रहे हैं, बिकॉज दे नो that one hit delete will be vigilant towards that area, so they will try and play a little bit more defensive. They made some early noise, but then their rotation towards the Siver, giving them the sound cues, helping them guess where exactly the hit is going to be, was the thing that they needed. Not stopping, Reaper को सीधा finish off भी करा है towards the B side, early pick यहाँ पे निकालते हुए, and that's a major blow. जॉलीज ने भी ओरियो को पिक ऑफ कर लिया, सो दैट इज वेरी बिग प्रॉब्लम फॉर द साइड ऑफ वन हिट डिलीट। दो मेन मेंबर्स उनके अभी डाउन होते हुए हमें नजर आए हैं एंड दे आर स्टिल मेकिंग देयर रोटेशंस। दे काइंडा जस्ट हेल्ड बैक एट दिस पॉइंट बिकॉज दे नो दैट अब पूरी की पूरी ओनी क्लॉज की टीम विल बी जस्ट एडवांसिंग स्लोली। लुक एट द एरिया दैट दे हैव in their control. They literally control the garage, they control A main, they also have the mid control with the utilities right there. शेरिफ के शॉट्स आते हुए, लेकिन माजिगन नहीं पिक ऑफ कर पाएंगे. मोनी takes down their counterpart and the spam coming in. Sidzi shuts down the final two members. Such a calculated play from team Oni Claws.
राइट स्केयर. जैसे हम लोग को देखने को मिल पाया था कि जो है बी साइड से रेज जो है वो जरूर पुश किए थे एंड they got the frags, right? The first two frags is the main backbone of the game, right? Of the round, sorry, you can say. उससे जो है डिफेंडर्स को एक थोड़ा सा ये बना कि नहीं 3 प्लेयर्स अभी भी है, एक इको का भी राउंड है, यूटिलिटीज हम लोग के पास पूरा है, तो हम लोग थोड़ा सा जो है अग्रेसिव खेल सकते हैं. एंड उस अग्रेसिव के साथ साथ उन्होंने वो राउंड को निकाला. एंड राइट नाउ वी कैन से द सेम प्लेस कमिंग फ्रॉम द डिफेंडर्स. बट राइट नाउ कैसे करके उसको डिफेंड करते हैं अटैकर्स. देखने को मिल पाएगा कि कैसे करके फ्लैश करेंगे. थोड़ा सा जो है पुश किया जाएगा फ्रॉम द डिफेंडर्स टू गेट द B main, but right now we can say the same position of the O main of the defender. Let's see कि वो कितने देर तक होल्ड करते हैं. अटैकर्स का जो है केज है जरूर अल्टी यूज करेंगे एंड देखने को मिल पाएगा उस लॉकडाउन पर कितने जन जो है डिटेंड होंगे एंड कैसे करके निकाला जाएगा. बट यू कैन से डिफेंडर्स के पास अभी भी सारे अल्टीज जो है यूटिलिटीज अल्टीज है वो निकाल पाएंगे. बट नहीं, केजे विद द फर्स्ट फ्रैग एंड द सेकंड फ्रैग एंड बोथ टू फ्रैग्स ऑफ O main. जरूर वो निकाल पाएंगे 2 और फ्रैग विद द सेम पोजीशन. बट उस टाइम पर सेज जो है जरूर रिवाइव देंगे एंड उसके बाद हम लोग बता सकते हैं कि डॉक्टर ओरियो स्टिल होल्डिंग द सेकंड फ्रैग. जरूर सेकंड फ्रैग के बाद वो एलिमिनेट होंगे. बट राइट नाउ we can say Dr. Oreo holding the site maybe with a 6 HP, but right now we can say that it's a situation of 2v1. जरूर हील दिया जाएगा फ्रॉम द डिफेंडर सेज. लेट्स सी कि कैसे करके साइड को निकालते हैं. कीजे यूटिलिटी जरूर यूज करेंगे, मॉली का इस्तेमाल जरूर करेंगे एंड लेट्स सी कि कैसे करके मैचेस को निकालते हैं. सेज की बात करूं जरूर एक जगह पे वो होल्ड करेंगे एंड देखने को मिल पाएगा कि वो कैसे करके एलिमिनेट करेंगे जेट को. जेट के लिए थोड़ा सा प्रॉब्लम जरूर बन रहा है, उनको प्लेस समझ में नहीं आ रहा है बिकॉज शी इज 6 HP. थोड़ा सा प्रॉब्लम बनेगा बट नहीं, जरूर तीसरा फ्रैग अपना लेंगे केजे एंड बेहतरीन राउंड कमिंग फ्रॉम द डिफेंडर्स दैट इज द ओनी क्लॉज स्केयर्ड.
इसके प्ले के ऊपर ये पूरा राउंड उन्होंने निकाला था. व्हेन द लॉकडाउन वाज यूज्ड बाय पोटैटो, उसी टाइम पे जॉली coming in from their spawn. In the meantime, सिडजी ने पूरा आई वुड से टुवर्ड्स मिड की साइड राम से रोटेशन करके हमें वो एक एंगल दिखाया था जहां से फाइनल पिक ऑफ निकाला. बट अगेन वी आर गोइंग टू सी द फुल बाय राउंड कमिंग इन. सिर्फ एक स्पेक्टर है माजिगन के हाथ में, लेकिन उसके बावजूद उनके पास अभी अल्ट रेडी है. तो दे हैव द सीकर, दे गॉट द नॉलेज एंड सेज वॉल सीधा ऊपर आती है जिसको सीधा स्पैम करेंगे, ब्रेक करेंगे. दे आर एक्चुअली मूविंग इट टुवर्ड्स दी. दैट्स अ वेरी क्विक हिट. How is she getting away with it again and again? Jollies एक ही एंगल को होल्ड करके हर बार उस एंगल से स्पैम करती हैं. सीकर्स को अवॉइड भी कर लिया है. Now has also retreated towards the back of the side and they've made the plays that they needed to. पूरा early aggression को होल्ड करवा दिया.
राइट. बट अभी अगर मैं बात करूं तो जरूर एक 3v4 का सिचुएशन आ चुका है. बट बैक ऑफ द साइड पे जरूर पुश किया जाएगा फ्रॉम द डिफेंडर साइड. थोड़ा सा दबदबा बनेगा बट राइट नाउ केजे जरूर होल्ड कर रहे हैं. अल्टी किया जाएगा, अल्टी का इस्तेमाल करेंगे जरूर एक फ्रैग लेंगे. उसके बाद द रेज ऑन द मैच जरूर एक प्लेयर को एलिमिनेट करेंगे. बट द लास्ट मैन स्टैंडिंग ऑफ द अटैकर्स. लेट्स सी कि वो कैसे करके निकालते हैं इस मैच को. माजी की पूरा मैच तुम्हारे ऊपर डिपेंड करता है बिकॉज शी इज हैविंग द स्पाइक एंड लेट्स सी कि वो प्लान करते हैं स्टिल थोड़ा सा होल्ड करके अपने जो है एलिमिनेट करते हैं जो है ओपोनेंट्स को. एंड उसके बाद देखने को मिल पाएगा कि वो कैसे करके इस जो है मौजूदगी को कैसे करके निकालते हैं. मे बी अ क्लच हम लोग को भी देखने को मिल पाए. बट एक स्पेक्टर के साथ थोड़ा सा दबदबा बनेगा, बट ओमेन को नहीं देखा गया, बट इसका फायदा लेंगे। एंड या Zulis with the third frag जरूर एलिमिनेट करेंगे स्केयर्ड। या the way of playing of Omen from the side of defending is beyond imagination। एक ही जगह पे वो होल्ड कर रहे हैं, एक ही पोजीशन हो रहा है, उस पे वो स्प्रे दे रहे हैं एंड वो फ्रैग उनको मिल भी रहा है स्केयर्ड, राइट? वैसे करके गेम प्ले निकालना is important as a defender, right?
Yes, and the thing being, जॉलीज ने वो एक एंगल होल्ड किया था बिकॉज उनकी टीम ने साउंड क्यू दी थी एंड गोइंग इन टुवर्ड्स दैट स्पॉन साइड। उसी की वजह से मैजिकिन हैड देयर अटेंशन टुवर्ड्स दैट एरिया, जिस वजह से उन्होंने जॉलीज वाला एंगल चेक नहीं किया। बट अगेन दोबारा से वी आर सीइंग गराज बीइंग क्लियर्ड आउट। टावर अभी होल्ड करके बैठी हुई है सिडजी, सो दे ऑल आर मेकिंग श्योर टू जस्ट होल्ड द एंगल्स एज ऑफ नाउ। ब्लेड स्टॉर्म ओरियो के पास ऑनलाइन जरूर है। Let's see if she actually goes in to take this fight with Sidzi. As again with a Marshall, will try to get a few headshots. If not, has been activated. Though they have the information कि mid की तरफ से aggro आ सकता है. Spam through the smoke, but the smoke is just delaying that push as of now. We might see the Trailblazer going in, clearing those angles, and yes, it has cleared a lot of angles. Nano Swarm again delaying the push, but the updraft comes into play. Sidzi comes out. And that's a long, very long peak, man. That was a really good one. Wide swing. And उसी का फायदा उठा के एक बहुत बढ़िया pick off. Mohi paranoia.
One enemy remaining.
With the support of Ready, they managed to shut that entire aggression down, and it is down to a 4v1.
Yeah, the most valuable player still now मुझे अभी देखने को मिल पाया is Raze of this round, right? बिकॉज स्मोक के बाहर जब वो लोग पीक किए, शी गॉट द सेम एरो एंड उन्होंने जब स्प्रे किया तो दो को एलिमिनेट किए। बट अभी भी स्टिल मैन स्टैंडिंग फ्रॉम द साइड ऑफ अटैकिंग देखने को मिल पाएगा कि वो साइड को कैसे करके निकालते हैं। बट उनके पास है स्टिंगर, थोड़ा सा प्रॉब्लम जरूर बनेगा विद 83 एचपी में भी निकाल पाएंगे कि नहीं। बट या द फर्स्ट फ्रैग में भी द सेकंड फ्रैग कमिंग इन, बट नहीं, कवर फायर के ऊपर जरूर उनको एलिमिनेट किया जाएगा डिफेंडर्स के पास। और एक राउंड आ चुका है, 6-2 का स्कोर। स्केयर्ड, what do you say about the match which is going on?
It seems a little bit more difficult after each passing round for the side of one hit the lead, because starting mein unke attack rounds were really good, but after Oni Claws started to get the read, now they are in trouble. We are going to head
बात करो केजे की, तो केजे जरूर अकेले होल्ड कर रहे हैं फ्रॉम द साइड ऑफ बी। बट लेट्स सी कैसे करके निकालते हैं। बट एक अग्रेसिव पुश हम लोग को जरूर देखने को मिल पाएगा फ्रॉम द अटैकर्स, बट इसका फायदा लेंगे केजे फ्रॉम द डिफेंडर्स। सिडजी जरूर एक प्लेयर को डाउन करेंगे, एक बेहतरीन एलिमिनेशन। इट्स अ सिचुएशन ऑफ 5v4 देखने को मिल पाएगी, कौन सी वो जो टीम है वो एलिमिनेट करेगी। बट फिर सिडजी दूसरा फ्रैग लेंगे, 3v5 का सिचुएशन, एंड उसके बाद तीसरा फ्रैग, बट उसका एक ट्रेड जरूर लिया जाएगा फ्रॉम द साइड ऑफ सेज। देखने को मिल पाएगा वो कैसे करके एलिमिनेट करेंगे। बट सेज विद अ स्नीक पीक जरूर एलिमिनेट करेंगे फ्रॉम द अटैकर्स सेज। बट लेट्स सी कि कैसे करके इस मैच को निकालते हैं। पोटैटो बेबोस स्टिल होल्डिंग द साइड, स्टिल होल्डिंग द मैच, में भी निकाल पाएंगे बट नहीं। जूलियस स्टिल get the last frag and defenders won also this round. But let's see कि 7-2 के स्कोर के बाद हम लोग को स्कोर कैसे देखने को मिल पाएगा। स्केयर्ड,
Absolutely. Again, wide swing play by Jolly is एक लंबा jump pick उन्होंने जरूर लिया था to get the information and get the exact idea where they might be. But even after that, they were trying to make a play towards the seaside, and ओमन ने जहाँ पे टेलीपोर्ट किया था दैट वाज अ लिटिल बिट आई वुड से प्रॉब्लमैटिक एंगल बिकॉज आपके पास बचने के लिए वहां से कोई फिर और रास्ता नहीं होता है वहां पे अगर आप फंस गए तो आपके ऊपर स्पैम आएगा ही आएगा एंड दैट इज एग्जैक्टली व्हाट हैपेंड बट इवन आफ्टर दैट द प्ले दैट दे ट्राइड टू मेक वाज अ प्रीटी डिसेंट वन हाउएवर फॉर दिस वन स्पेसिफिक राउंड एज वेल दे हैव टू प्ले इट सेफ दैट वाज अ वेरी गुड फ्लैश कमिंग इन टेकिंग दैट स्पेस गराज स्पेस उनके पास आता हुआ ओरियो पे रिटर्न फ्लैश हुआ था पेंट शेल्स का अच्छा इस्तेमाल. They'll try to get their HPs down, but we definitely know that it is going to be a little bit more problematic. Spray coming in, Trailblazer जाएगा उस area को capture करने के लिए, लेकिन destroy कर दिया है in the midway. Again, will heal herself back up, and on the other side of the map, you're gonna see trades coming in back and forth. But still, they're playing it way too slowly. You know, presence has been shown on both sides of the map as of now, though. It totally depends on that 50-50 read कैसे निकल के आती है and which IGL gets the perfect read in this one.
राइट व्हाट यू कैन से इज दैट कि बोथ साइड स्टेज के पास जरूर अल्टी है. ओमेन के पास अल्टी हम लोग को अटैकर साइज के देखने को मिल पाएगा. राइट नाउ केजे विद अल्टी मे बी हम लोग जो है डिफेंडर्स इस टाइम पे रीटेक्स पे जरूर खेल पाएंगे. बट राइट नाउ जरूर डिफेंडर अप स्टेज अपने रिवाइव करेंगे प्लेयर को. बट लेट्स सी गाइस करके निकालते उसके साथ साथ पहला ट्रेड भी निकालेंगे. एक 3v5 का सिचुएशन, एक बेहतरीन रिवाइव एंड उसके साथ साथ राइट ही जरूर एलिमिनेट करेंगे प्लेयर फ्रॉम अटैकर्स. बट उसका एक बेहतरीन ट्रेड लिया जाएगा from the side of Sky. They have no time. They have to rotate man. 10 seconds and a 9 seconds. उसके साथ साथ एक ट्रेड लिया जाएगा and उसके साथ साथ एक 8-2 का स्कोर हम लोग को देखने को मिल पाएगा. Scared. एक बेहतरीन गेम प्ले हम लोग को जरूर देखने को मिल पाएगा from the side of defenders. The way of playing, the way of thinking, the way of using utilities is क्वाइट गुड राइट. बट उसमें मुझे थोड़ा सा लग रहा है कि अटैकर्स थोड़ा सा लैग कर रहे हैं बिकॉज उनके पास अल्टीज है, दे हैव यूटिलिटीज, दे कांट पुश इवन राइट. व्हाट डू यू से? स्केयर्ड.
I mean, last round was technically a save round for them. तो जितने pickoffs उसमें वो निकाल सकते थे, that would have been better for them. Of course, they managed to take Omen down in that. Jollies. However, the revive coming in, this coming in. So even after that, they actually managed to get some gold out of it. ज़्यादा problem नहीं कर पाया था economy पे, but फिलहाल Jollies, she is not stopping on the angle of the ramp. I really feel like कि वहाँ पे Sky का अगर एक सीधा hawk जाए and flash करे वो उनको and then follow it up to pick her off or just smoke that entire area, तो कुछ फायदा उनके पास जरूर हो सकता है and it's going to give them a chance to threaten an off angle play coming in from their side. But as of now, the 2v3 scenario, it is definitely doable. There we go, flash coming in, it's a perfect flash, लेकिन follow up थोड़ा सा, but उसके बावजूद Moe will be able to capitalize onto that and that's going to be another defuse coming in.
Yeah, that's a perfect retake, you can say, coming from the defenders. The way of playing is still good, but I can say the same curse is coming or what? Scared.
It is possible. Honestly, it is possible. But looking at the buy in this round, I mean, they've somehow managed to squeeze out a full buy. And they also have from the shadows as well as resurrection. Do not have any other ultimates as of now. And they can actually feed an orb to Potato and can play along with that lockdown if they actually want to. They will be able to clear off the entire A side. But again, a play from Jollies would be threatening. She also has an on from the shadows. And she's been showing some amazing skills with that. However, I really know that all of these girls, they've got that in them. And just as we thought, it is going to be the A coming in. Jollies with the spray down. They'll have to retreat. That is the perfect read from the side of one hit delete.
Spike planted.
Avanti, everyone's just trying to hold that angle. Spike has been planted. It totally depends on how this after plant is going to work. Oreo making the rotation from A main. Does not know that there might be some people around her. Will have to play it safe. The retaliation lockdown is also coming in. Trade 1-for-1, and that is going to be a 2-for-2 trade at this situation. Players of the side, no players are detained as of now, but the Defuse is still not coming in. Time is running low. Dungeon.
Yo, that's a proper usage. That's a proper round you can
Switching
say coming
sides.
from the side of defenders. The way of playing of Jet from the side of Dr. Oreo, right? You can say. तो उन्होंने जैसे करके इस मैच को इस राउंड को निकाला is something which is needed, right? The sprays of the Oni Phantom is good, right? उन्होंने एक प्लेयर को एलिमिनेट किया फिर लेफ्ट हैंड अपॉन पे जब डिफेंडर्स के जो केजे के अल्ट लॉकडाउन वो जब समाप्त हुआ तो उसके बाद जब सेज ने पुश किया तो एक अच्छे जगह पे होल्ड करके उन्होंने राउंड को निकाला, राइट? इट्स पॉसिबल राइट कि 9-3 हम लोग के पास अभी स्कोर्स देखने को मिल पा रहा है. मे बी यू कैन से अ कमबैक सिचुएशन फॉर द डिफेंडर्स बट राइट नाउ वी कैन से दैट कि it's purely depend. It's purely depend ki the way of playing coming from them, the way of defending coming from that is fully dependent upon the comeback, right? Scared.
Honestly, it is highly possible. Plus, the play in that last round that came from one hit delete was absolutely perfect. They held the entire control of the A main with two of their players, while two of them playing on back of the side to make sure that they have the control of that area as well. But now, Oreo taking Jollies down. That's one threat out of the way already. Ready is just going to try and clear those angles with the boom ball. Paint shells coming in as well to clear those subbies. But we are going to see being taken down. Did not know where the shot came from. And B side is theirs. They will be able to get the plant in. Now one hit delete will have to play it for the retake. The rotation is coming in from every angle and they might not give enough time to the members of Oni Claws for the after plant. But Moi wins the trade of that 1v1. Was able to take her down as of now. 2v3 scenario. Reaper with the trade coming in, but Oreo falls. With the pick off, the contact has been made. Reaper, will she be able to get that? Oh, but it's down to Ready versus Moi. Nope, that's Mazikane, and she actually wins off that trade also. The defuse is gonna come in, and that is a much needed pistol for one hit delete. One step at a time is what they need to do as of now.
Yeah, the turning point of this round is that when Omen come from the backstab, right? जब उन्होंने वो पीछे से बैकस्टेप से सीच को निकाला तो थोड़ा सा दबदबा बन गया था रेस के ऊपर एंड द वे स्काई पुश्ड इन आफ्टर लाइक वो फेक डिफ्यूज करने के बाद जब वो टैप करने गए दे गॉट द किल एंड राइट आफ्टर दैट शी गॉट द राउंड, राइट? आफ्टर दैट यू कैन से द स्कोर इज 9-4, राइट? एंड मे बी यू कैन से थोड़ा सा दबदबा बन रहा है फ्रॉम बोथ द साइड एंड मैच जो ज़्यादा है वो इंटेंस भी बन रहा है, स्केयर्ड. बट अगर मैं किल्स की बात करूँ तो या केजे विद 16 kills, yeah, right above is good, but right now we can say कि थोड़ा सा जो है स्प्लिट गेम प्ले हम लोग को देखने को मिल पा रहा है जिसके कारण बी मेन पे जरूर और लेंगे स्काई विद द मैजिकिन विद लेट्स सी कि कैसे करके इस राउंड्स को निकालते हैं. बट राइट नाउ एक फाइट हम लोग को जरूर देखने को मिल पाएगा, बट फाइट जरूर विन करेंगे एक बेहतरीन फ्लिक स्प्रे के साथ विद स्पेक्टर. मैजिकिन एक बेहतरीन स्प्रे, एक दबदबा बन रहा है, एक 5v4 का सिचुएशन कभी भी किसी टाइम पे बन सकता है. बट ए के ऊपर अगर मैं बात करूं तो ए पे डिफेंडर्स के केजेस जरूर मौजूद हैं, बट बी पे अगर मैं बोलूं तो एक किल मिलेगा, दूसरा किल मिलेगा, तीसरे की ओर जाएंगे डॉक्टर ओरियो विद अ गुड स्पेक्टर स्प्रे coming in. But let's see कैसे करके राउंड को निकालते हैं. The fourth kill, still one man standing from the attackers. Let's see कैसे करके निकालते हैं वो रेज आइकी को. रेज जी what the heck?
She tried to clear that angle with the flash. It also connected, but the spray of Rady was so on point in that specific skirmish. But seriously, Magicine in that with those early pick-off, that too towards the garage, provided an opening to her team. And उसके बाद जो follow-up मिला उनको from the Dr. Oreo with those two other picks, it just gave them a very strong hold in this one specific round. But it all comes down to this one round. It is going to be a full buy for Oni Claws and it's going to be a save for a bonus round for one hit delete. So अगर वो इस round को भी जीत जाते हैं, then they are going to shatter the economy of Oni Claws. However, if they're not able to win this one, it's going to put Oni Claws into the double digits. And of course, थोड़ा pressure उस पर जरूर आता है. But as of now, we're going to see rotations being made towards the A. Contact has already been made and the fight comes in. Nano Swarm was so beautiful, gets them so low into the HPs. And Reaper with the trade finishes Moi off, so utility is out of the picture. But Jollies takes Kitsune out as well. Here we go. Seekers coming up. They will reveal the positions. They can actually make some decent rotations. Dr. Oreo finishes. Jolly's off as of now. 3 versus 2 scenario. 3v1. Sidzi has to isolate these fights. Found the position of one of them. It will be down. Weapon upgrade for the clutch. Dr. Oreo getting the final pick off in the round, and they will be able to easily crawl their way back. It's a 6-9 scenario.
Yeah. The way of playing from the side of defending right now is you can say a comeback situation because उन्होंने पिछले राउंड पे जैसा आपने बोला कि वो बाई को जो है वो हिट कर सकते हैं मतलब ओपोनेंट्स के बाई को वो हिट कर सकते हैं वो हिट किया गया है लेट्स सी कि जो है अटैकर्स क्या बाई करते हैं एंड कैसे करके राउंड को निकालते हैं मे बी इको एंड हाफ बाई coming in but let's see कि कैसे करके राउंड्स को निकालते हैं it's a score of 9-6 let's see what's gonna happen next defenders अपने पोजीशन जरूर होल्ड करेंगे एंड इसके साथ साथ जो अटैकर्स है थोड़ा सा अग्रेस नहीं दिखाएंगे इस मौजूदगी पर बट लेट्स सी कैसे करके मैचेस को निकालते हैं मिड वॉल जरूर तोड़ा जाएगा लेट्स सी कैसे करके इस मैच को इस राउंड को निकाला जाएगा डॉक्टर ओरियो स्टिल होल्डिंग दैट साइड डॉक्टर ओरियो विद अ फैंटम बट नहीं माजी कैन स्टिल गेट वन किल विद द साइट ऑफ रीपर दूसरा किल लेते हुए एंड मैजी कैन विद द सेकंड फ्रैग जरूर एक प्लेयर को निकालेंगे तीसरा फ्रैग निकालेंगे विद द सेज बट लेट्स सी कैसे करके मैच को निकालते हैं एंड द फोर्थ किल मे बी कमिंग फ्रॉम ओरियो बट नहीं थोड़ा सा प्रॉब्लम आएगा बट गो विद द सेकंड फ्रैग विद द शरीफ एक बेहतरीन इको और यू कैन से हाफ बाय कमिंग फ्रॉम द अटैकर्स
That is true, but it's just
एक मिनट वनिट को ना टेक्निकल पॉज चाहिए ठीक है और स्काई ने बोल के आने बोला था
this scenario seems to be a little more troublesome as for the side of Oni Claws. The reason being, they were able to win all of their rounds when they were in the attack. They had a very strong lead of a 9-3, but again, I mean, it seems very troublesome because the team who's actually defending on this specific map seems to be the one who has the entire control. They are getting the reads absolutely perfectly, and one hit just needed that one bonus round to go their way, and they made sure कि वो उन्हीं के साथ में रहे, and now they've got a decent economy. And for the side of Oni Claws, the economy is in shatters as of now. They've somehow managed to get a half buy, a couple of stingers, Spectre, sheriffs, but then again, since they do not have the weapon advantage, so they are not able to win that one specific round. But as of now, we're going to move right into it. There was a technical pause coming in. We want the text to be absolutely perfect. And now we are going to witness the buy round yet again. It's a 7-9. The lead that was so high is just shrinking. So do you think, Dungeon, will Oni Claws be able to get those 4 rounds that they need on the attack side?
So it's my prediction, right? Because the way of playing coming from the Oni Claws is good, right? It's probability that it may come like a comeback scenario, but मैं वैसे बता नहीं पा रहा हूँ इस टाइम पर क्योंकि मैचेस कहीं भी कैसे भी घूम सकते हैं. This is the call of a game, this is a Valorant you can say. कहीं भी किसी टाइम पे जो है कुछ भी हो सकता है. सो राइट नाउ मैं अगर बोलूँ तो थोड़ा सा अग्रेसिव हम लोग को देखने को मिल पाएगा फ्रॉम द साइड ऑफ अटैकर्स. मिड पे स्प्रे दिया जाएगा फ्रॉम अ वैंडल, बट लेट्स सी कि कैसे करके उस स्प्रे से जरूर एलिमिनेट कर पाएंगे कि नहीं, वो भी देखने को मिल पाएगा कि नहीं. जोली स्टिल होल्डिंग द ए मेन. जरूर वो वेट कर रहे हैं कि कभी भी कैसे कॉल आएगा एंड वी कैन पुश इट ऑफ, बट बी पे जरूर स्काई थोड़ा सा पुश करेंगे. बट स्काई की बात करूँ, स्काई जैसे पुश करते हैं केजे थोड़ा सा पीछे जाएंगे. मे बी ऑन द ए साइड हम लोग को एक देखने को मिल पाएगा, बट अल्टी कमिंग फ्रॉम द डिफेंडर साइड विद द रेज अल्टी. जरूर एक प्लेयर को एलिमिनेट कर पाएंगे कि नहीं, अलार्म बॉट ट्रिगर होते ही वो एलिमिनेट कर पाएंगे कि नहीं. स्काई जरूर एलिमिनेट होंगे. दूसरा फ्रैग निकाल पाते थे पोटैटो बेबोस, बट राइट नाउ वो रेस को भी निकाल सकते हैं. दूसरा फ्रैग, व्हाट अ फ्रैग कमिंग इन. एक पुश को रोकते हुए the way of playing coming from the defender side is still good, it's still beyond something. But right now अभी टाइम जरूर नहीं था, बट इसका एक अच्छा ट्रेड लिया जाएगा फ्रॉम द साइड ऑफ डिफेंडिंग. माजिकेन जरूर ओमेन को एलिमिनेट करेंगे एंड राइट नाउ द स्कोर इज 9-8. ऑलमोस्ट अ कमबैक कमिंग फ्रॉम द साइड ऑफ डिफेंडिंग, राइट.
Oni Claws, they are getting the smokes right. But the main problem is that they are not able to clear those angles. And they're not able to predict where the rotation might come from. And for that, they need to make sure that after clearing the angle, they take that space aggressively so that they can hold that specific area and can, get the punish in. But the thing is, one hit delete is just making the rotation so very quick. As soon as the first contact is made and they get to know that where the hit is coming, they are just rotating way too quickly and not just from one specific area. They're making sure they eventually they go and come in from the spawn as well. And as of now, that is a very important opening trade. Jollies finally making sure to take one of them down. Moe with the Trailblazer gonna clear a lot of space and a lot of angle, and they will probably have a lot of control over that. The Cubby used to be a nightmare for them. Paranoia is connected and they managed to get one trade over it. Avanti though still making sure that the control stays there. Plant is not down yet, but they managed to bait them out. They have managed to get that trade in their favor. Sage Wall is up as well, but the headshot connects perfectly, but Potato was also shut down. Sidzi with the final takeoff. Finally, they've found their answer. They've found the trades that they were looking for. This is exactly what I was talking about, Dungeon. After clearing those angles, take that space aggressively, and that is exactly what Oni Claws did in this round.
Right. What you can say is a perfect round coming from the side of attackers right now. जैसे करके उन्होंने अग्रेसिव दिखाया पहले के राउंड्स वो मल्टीपल राउंड्स वो हार चुके थे थोड़ा सा ज़रूर मोमेंटम ब्रेक हुआ था बट राइट नाउ उस मोमेंटम को ज़रूर बैकअप करेंगे बट जूलिस को हम लोग देख सकते हैं अटैकिंग साइड पे ज़रूर वो एमवीपी का काम अभी भी कर रहे हैं बट लेट्स सी गाइस की बात करूँ मिड पे ज़रूर वॉल तोड़ा जाएगा अग्रेसिव थोड़ा सा दिखाया जाएगा मिड पे बट आई सी कि वो मिड से ज़्यादा पुश नहीं कर रहे हैं वो साइड पे ज़्यादा घुस रहे हैं मतलब मेन से ज़रूर वो पुश करते हैं बट राइट नाउ यूटिल्स कमिंग फ्रॉम द साइड ऑफ स्काई कैसे करके इस यूटिल्स को यूज़ करते हैं देखा जाएगा कि वो मिड को कैसे करके कनकर करते हैं कैसे करके उस पे जो है कैप्चर करके उसको एलिमिनेट करते हैं सॉरी ओपोनेंट्स को बट राइट नाउ डॉक्टर ओरियो उनके सामने दो प्लेयर्स जरूर एक प्लेयर को डाउन करेंगे फ्रॉम द साइड ऑफ अटैकर्स देखने को मिल पाएगा कि वो बाकी के प्लेयर्स को कैसे करके एलिमिनेट करते हैं इट मे बी अ स्कोर ऑफ 10 and 9 बट लेट्स सी कैसे करके इस मैच को निकालते हैं वॉल जरूर किया जाएगा फ्रॉम द साइड ऑफ अटैकर्स टू गेट द रिवाइव जरूर दिया जाएगा विद अ रिवाइव लेट्स सी मैचेस को कैसे करके निकाला जाएगा स्केयर्ड फिर से 5v5 का सिचुएशन था बट राइट नाउ इट कम्स टू एन 4v4 सिचुएशन यूटिलिटीज की बात करें तो डिफेंडर्स के पास अभी भी यूटिलिटीज ये है बट रही राइट ही गेटिंग अ किल एंड आफ्टर दैट पोटैटो पेपर जरूर एक एलिमिनेट करेंगे इस राउंड को क्या हो रहा है 3v3 का सिचुएशन आ चुका है राइडी जरूर सैचल्स का डबल इस्तेमाल करेंगे एंड गेट दैट साइट अपॉन बट लेट्स सी कैसे करके डिफेंडर्स जो है उसको जो है कनकर करते हैं उसको कैप्चर करते हैं थोड़ा सा देखने को मिल पाएगा केजे यू स्नीकी पीकी बट स्काई को पता है कि इधर से कोई प्लेयर है इसका एलिमिनेशन हम लोग को जरूर देखने को मिल पाएगा एक 3v2 का सिचुएशन राइट नाउ मैं भी निकाल पाएंगे कि नहीं रेस के पास एचपी लो है बट नहीं आवेंती जरूर ये करेंगे बट व्हाट आवेंती लो एचपी के साथ देखने को मिल पाएगा कैसे करके बट या defenders KJ utilities you can say defenders KJ's lockdown is the main turning point of this round scared
they actually just went into the site and yes the plant was also very good even the after plant positions were decent they were making sure to get those trade offs but at the end of the day it just came down to that final 1v1 जिस तरीके से उन्होंने वो पूरे एरिया को कंट्रोल रखा था जैसे मिड से रोटेशन उन्होंने स्टार्ट करी थी दैट वाज रियली गुड आई वांटेड टू सी दैट in so many rounds they almost had it literally almost had it but as of now for this round they will not be able to have a complete buy it's just a couple of vandals and a phantom a spectre to work with they'll have to play it very diligently they are showing presence towards the B link as of now again they're waiting for any kind of aggressive push that one hit delete might make and they can make sure to get that punish in but slowly from B garage they are just slowly creeping their way in towards the B side that one kabhi jisko har baar wo raise ke double satchel se clear kar rahe the wo nahi kar payenge ab and we are seeing the lockdown being committed as well साइड तो जरूर क्लियर हो जाएगी, दे विल बी एबल टू क्लियर क्वाइट अ लॉट ऑफ एंगल्स, बट बैक साइड पे ओमेन स्मोक वहां पे कर दिया है, ट्रेलब्लेजर कनेक्ट विद द स्लो ऑफ हॉल्ट्स देयर प्रोग्रेस, एज बॉल भी यहां पे आती है, डबल नान स्ट्रांग का इस्तेमाल एंड द स्पैम गोज इन, पोटैटो वाज होल्डिंग दैट एंगल बट दैट वॉल दैट एरिया इज स्पैमेबल एंड उसी चीज का इस्तेमाल एंड इतनी सारी यूटिलिटीज यूज करी है उन्होंने यहाँ पे डंजन एंड लुक एट देयर रोटेशन, दे आर ऑल मेकिंग अ फुल रोटेशन राइट फ्रॉम द back of the spawn towards A side, but I guess sound queue already aa chuki hai. Ready was that ready there, or man they'll be able to creep there
30
maybe
seconds left.
the Reaper, that's gonna be a nasty play, but the position reveal एक भी कॉप नहीं निकाल पाई है वो और बहुत ज्यादा मुश्किल में अब फंस चुकी है.
Ooh, Sky. The coming from backstab is something what is needed. Just a second break. Kitsune eliminate Omen, but let's see. It's a situation of 2v1. Still winnable. Defender, you can do it. Kitsune जरूर मींस अभी पुश करेंगे, जरूर अपने यूटिल्स का इस्तेमाल करेंगे. मे बी एक पीक हम लोग को देखने को मिल पाएगा फ्रॉम द अटैकर्स, बट नहीं, रेस जरूर पीक नहीं देंगे. साइड पे आ चुके हैं, साइड पे है हम लोग के स्काई, बट लेस देखने को मिल पाएगा. वो कैसे करके एलिमिनेट करेंगे डॉटर एरियो, स्काई को एलिमिनेट करेंगे. वन मैन स्टैंडिंग फ्रॉम द साइड ऑफ अटैकर्स. अल्टी इस्तेमाल किया जाएगा, बट अल्टी को भी डिनाई करते हुए वो निकाल देंगे मैच को.
Last player standing.
Coming from the side of attackers, the time bound round coming in. What a round scared, what a round.
That was absolutely perfect to watch, man. That was an insane play from both of them. They just needed that last millisecond to go in their favor, and wahi cheez hui. The time that Rady bought with the double satchel, that was exactly what they needed. And the way they were holding the space, the rotations that were made, Reaper had such a great opportunity to actually, get quite a lot of people out of the picture. वो सीधा उन सब के ही पीछे थी, but उसके बावजूद they were not able to do that. Yet the positions were noted. The gig was entirely up. They had to make sure that ये एक बहुत जल्दी hit हो जाए. फिलहाल गराज कंट्रोल के ऊपर रहेगी फाइट. ओमेन स्मोक क्योंकि यहाँ पे आ चुका है, so as of now, the control is going to remain for the entirety of Team Oni Claws. Dr. Oreo from the Sivers rotate करते हुए, she will get behind them. She'll be able to take them out. Dash भी activate हो गया है. Blade Storm का बहुत बेहतरीन इस्तेमाल, एक pick off सीधा निकाल लिया गया है and will play it safe. She will retreat. This is not aggressive further. That's such a disciplined play.
The way of holding coming from the attackers, Omen, you can see it scared. पीक जरूर दिया जाएगा, पोजीशन जरूर पता चल जाएगा. एक को एलिमिनेट जरूर करेंगे कित्सुने, बट देखने को मिल पाएगा कि राइड है उसका एक अच्छा ट्रेड लेते हुए रीपर जरूर मिड होल्ड कर रहे हैं. बट जूलीज की बात करूं, जरूर वो जाएंगे ए साइड फ्रॉम द साइड ऑफ मिड, बट लेट्स सी कि कैसे करके वो ए साइड को लेते हैं. बट ए साइड पे एक भी प्लेयर मौजूद नहीं है. एक रोटेशन हम लोग को देखने को मिल पाएगा फ्रॉम द साइड ऑफ डिफेंडर्स. ओमेन इज ट्राइंग टू कैप्चर द ए साइड अगेन. स्पाइक जरूर रहेगा. रीपर अगर पीक देंगे जरूर एलिमिनेट होंगे कि नहीं पता, बट नहीं, डबल पीक के साथ उनको एलिमिनेट किया जाएगा. 13 सेकंड्स ब्रेक, लेट्स सी कैसे करके उसको एलिमिनेट किया जाएगा. ही कमिंग फ्रॉम द स्टेज देखने को मिल पाएगा कि कैसे करके निकालेंगे. 3v2 का सिचुएशन. अटैकर्स Siege and Reed is still alive. डिफेंडर्स के पास अभी भी मौजूदगी रहेगा, बट रे राइड की बात करूं जरूर डॉक्टर ओरियो को एलिमिनेट करेंगे एंड देखने को मिल पाएगा कि एक 2v2 का सिचुएशन को कैसे करके कोई एलिमिनेट निकालते हैं एंड देखने को मिल पाएगा कि वो कैसे बनेंगे. स्काई वॉच बैक, स्काई यू कैन डू इट. स्काई okay, it's a cool situation, but for Potato Bebos, you get that. But still, what is happening in this round, man? What is happening in this game? Still, डिफ्यूज नहीं किया जाएगा. एक फेक डिफ्यूज हम लोग को देखने को मिल पाएगा. पोटैटो बेबोस विद द फैंटम स्प्रे जरूर एलिमिनेट करेंगे आवेंती को. एक बेहतरीन एलिमिनेशन. बट किड, डू यू सी दैट द मोमेंट ऑफ टाइम व्हेन अगर थोड़ा सा अगर ये बनता, अगर स्काई वहां थोड़ा सा अगर घूम के देख लेते तो जरूर वो द सेज एलिमिनेट हो सकती थी. मे बी
चांस रहता, बट जो हो सकता था वो तो अब हो गया है. स्टिल 4.5 seconds were remaining for the spike to detonate, but again that one tap was absolutely perfect, and it's going to put Team Oni Claws back into a safe round. They still have the lead 11-10. It was a very expensive round as for them, But still, looking at the entire timeline of those previous rounds, one hit delete, they've got so many, credits to actually go in for the full buy as well for this one round too. But this entire situation seems to be so problematic and so troublesome. We're actually seeing all five of them towards the A side. Dr. Oreo, she can go in from behind, but KJ turret, उसके contact की वजह से मुझे पता चल चुकी है एक location. Potato is going to swarmed in by those people. Will quickly have to just go back for that retreat. Omen Smoke is also blocking the vision from the tower. And Avanti with the frenzy pick off. Potato को सीधा finish off कर दिया and they've got the side. But the after plant is important. Reaper with one. And also gets the second one as well. And look how calculated they're playing and how well they're making sure that they will get those trades. A beautiful updraft by Oreo, finishing the final member. They will get this round as well. It is 11 and 11.
Yeah, that's a proper comeback coming in. Maybe a comeback coming in from the defender's side. So what's gonna happen next? It's something beyond imagination, you can say. हम प्रेडिक्ट अभी तो नहीं कर सकते, बट या एक अच्छा इंटेंस मैच हम लोग को जरूर इस टाइप पे देखने को मिल पा रहा है फ्रॉम द साइड ऑफ डिफेंडर्स एंड आल्सो फ्रॉम द साइड ऑफ अटैकर्स. बोथ द टीम्स ट्राइंग देयर बेस्ट टू कंकर द राउंड, कंकर द मैच, बिकॉज इट इज अ बेस्ट ऑफ वन स्केयर्ड. बिकॉज इसके बाद हम लोग को देखने को जो है लोअर ब्रैकेट इनको देखने को मिल पाएगा. बट लेट्स सी एट द किल फिट वी कैन सी दैट कि डॉक्टर ओरियो उनके पास 23 किल्स जरूर मौजूदगी रहेगा. बहुत ही बेहतरीन किल्स उनके पास अभी कैप्चर किया है. बट डॉक्टर ओरियो के साथ साथ मैं देख सकता हूँ कि वो मिड कंट्रोल जरूर ले रहे हैं. एक अच्छा जगह मिड कंट्रोल करेंगे. उनके सामने 3 प्लेयर्स जरूर मौजूद रहेंगे. स्काई का जो है यूटिल्स यूज किया जाएगा फ्रॉम द साइड ऑफ अटैकर्स. लेट्स सी वो कैसे करके एलिमिनेट करते हैं. डैश का इस्तेमाल में भी जरूर किया जाएगा फ्रॉम द साइड ऑफ ओरियो. ओरियो को पता चल गया कि उनके सामने प्लेयर्स है, मल्टीपल प्लेयर्स है. देखने को मिल पाएगा कि वो कैसे करके उसको इनको एलिमिनेट करते हैं. यूटिलिटीज की बात करूँ तो सेज के पास एंड स्काई के पास फ्रॉम द साइड ऑफ अटैकर्स जरूर अल्टीमेट्स के इस्तेमाल जरूर वो कर पाएंगे. बट लेट्स सी कि वो कौन सी जो टीम है इस राउंड को लेके जाते हैं. एंड इस राउंड के ऊपर हम लोग बता सकते हैं कि इस राउंड के बाद ही हम लोग को पता चलेगा कि वो मैच जो है आफ्टर दैट कैसे करके जो है प्रेडिक्शन दिया जा सकता है. बट मोर स्टिल पुशिंग इन अल्टीज का इस्तेमाल को जरूर किया जाएगा फ्रॉम द साइड ऑफ अटैकर्स. अल्टी के साथ जरूर नहीं, पुश जरूर नहीं किया जाएगा. बट जुली जरूर एक किल लेंगे. मिड कंट्रोल के साथ जुलिस पहला फ्रैग जरूर लेंगे इस राउंड के. देखने को मिल पाएगा कि दूसरा फ्रैग कैसे लिया जाएगा. कंप्लीट रोटेशन कमिंग इनटू द साइड ऑफ ए, बिकॉज साइड ए पर एक भी प्लेयर्स मौजूद नहीं रहेंगे. उनको पता है कि वो मे बी आफ्टर रीटेक जरूर खेल पाएंगे डिफेंडर्स. पर लेट्स सी कैसे करके राउंड्स को निकालते हैं स्केयर्ड.
जूली ने अपना स्मोक भी डाल दिया है ताकि पीछे से रोटेशन अगर कोई दे तो एक खतरा जरूर उनके ऊपर रहे. एंड वापस से जॉलीज एक और ट्रेड निकालते हुए किचन को सीधा शट डाउन किया था इन द मिडल ऑफ अ रोटेशन. बट दैट इज एग्जैक्टली व्हाट वी बीन सीइंग फ्रॉम ईच एंड एवरी राउंड, दैट ए साइड इवन दो वन हिट डिलीट पूरी फ्री में दे रही है, दे आर सो ऑन पॉइंट विद देयर रीटेक्स. डॉक्टर ओरियो will make the rotation. There we go. Lockdown coming in. First contact being made. Moe has been taken down, but ready with that trade off. Perfect trade. It's all now on to Mazikeen as well as Potato. Will they be able to get that retake? They denies that.
Not ready yet.
But another flank coming in. I don't think so she has enough time as of now, and it is going to be a round going for team Oni Claws. They are at the match point. This is the round that they have been looking for, but finally they found the flaw in that quick a retake. They finally found an answer for that.
राइट बट वी कैन से दैट कि मैच जो है ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा इंटेंस बन रहा है. इट इज़ अ टाइम टू गेट दैट ओवर टाइम, राइट. एंड देखने को मिल पाएगा कि एक बेहतरीन मैच. बट राइट नाउ व्हाट वी कैन से दैट कि वन हिट डिलीट की बात करूं ज़रूर एक ये बनेंगे उनके ऊपर. बट राइट नाउ वी कैन से कि राइट ही ज़रूर पीक देंगे बीमैन के ऊपर. देखने को मिल पाएगा कि इस पीक के साथ ज़रूर फ्राइड निकाल पाएंगे कि नहीं पता. बट मिड के ऊपर दबदबा बनेगा. 2v2 का सिचुएशन मिड पे ज़रूर देखने को मिल पाएगा. मिड बॉल ज़रूर तोड़ा जाएगा. बट राइट नाउ सेज फ्रॉम द साइड ऑफ अटैकर्स उनके पास अल्टीमेट है, वो रिवाइव जरूर दे पाएंगे. मतलब हम बता सकते हैं कि कमिंग फ्रॉम द अटैकर साइड दे हैव 6 प्लेयर इफ द सेज कैन रिवाइव समवन. ए साइड की बात करूं, स्काई जरूर मौजूद रहेंगे एंड उसके साथ साथ ओमेन भी मौजूद रहेंगे। जुली जरूर पुश करेंगे, जरूर एक प्लेयर को ले पाएंगे। जुली जरूर हेडशॉट का इस्तेमाल करेंगे एंड उसके साथ साथ जरूर टैप इन करेंगे। रीपर को देखने को मिल पाएगा कि दूसरे प्लेयर को कैसे लिया जाएगा। माजी के इन द स्नीकी पीकी पोजीशन, she may get that, she may get that। पुश जरूर करेंगे, 2 फ्रैग उनके हाथ में है, 2 फ्रैग उनके हाथ में है, उनके हाथ में है, 2 फ्रैग जरूर लिया जाएगा। That's a turning point coming in, that's a proper position coming from the side of defenders। Mazikin, what a sneaky peeky position coming in from, but let's see कैसे करके वो निकालेंगे। बट राइड जरूर एक प्लेयर को डाउन करेंगे, डॉक्टर गोरिया को जरूर एलिमिनेट करेंगे। That's a situation of 3v3 यूटिलिटीज की बात करूं, स्टिल एडवांटेज ऑन द साइड ऑफ अटैकर्स। कैसे करके निकालेंगे, एक को निकाल सकते हैं, 2 को निकाल सकते थे, बट नहीं, थोड़ा सा चूक बन गया स्काई। बट आई होप दैट्स अ सिचुएशन ऑफ 2v4 बिकॉज़ सेज ने रिवाइव कर दिया है अपने प्लेयर को। देखने को मिल पाएगा कि वो कैसे करके एलिमिनेट कर मत किड से होने वाला हेडशॉट पुट एट अवे बॉस विद द सेकंड हेडशॉट। ओमेन के पास अभी भी यूटिलिटीज है, उनके पास अल्टीमेट है। देखने को मिल पाएगा कि इस राउंड को कैसे करके निकाला जाएगा, कौन ऐसे बनेंगे। इस राउंड के बाद हम लोग को पता चलेगा कि ये मैच समाप्ति पे रहेगा या ओवर टाइम पे जाएगा। बट लेट्स सी, सेज की बात करूं फ्रॉम द डिफेंडर्स, जरूर थोड़ा सा एवन का इस्तेमाल करेंगे, बट गेटिंग द फ्रैग ऑफ अजुलिस। ओमेन जरूर एलिमिनेट होंगे, स्टिल 1 मैन स्टैंडिंग ऑन द सिटी। जरूर प्लेयर को एलिमिनेट कर पाएंगे कि नहीं पता, बट या वी गोना सी इट, वी गोना सी द overtime of this match। That's the intense match between Oni Claws and one hit delete scared.
Overtime.
The patience that was shown by Mazikin, that was insane right from the beginning of this round. She had the chance of getting those trades, but she waited. She wanted to see कि कितने लोग आते हैं साइड के ऊपर and then taking them out one by one, and a very smart reposition. रेडी का पेंट शेल्स बहुत ज्यादा बढ़िया थे। It forced Mazikin to just go back a little bit, but even after that she kind of had another chance. She could have taken down Avanti, but was traded off in that situation. And when we saw the res of Jollies, the 4v2 scenario, I personally am saying I thought that it might be all over for one hit delete, but the way they crawled back, Kitsune so on point with those sprays, and with the one of their members support was able to take all of them out one by one, finishing 3 in that. And now, just as you said, we're gonna see the OT. One trade already coming in, and this time it's in favor of the side of Oni Claws. Again, we know one hit delete has been facing a lot of problems in these attack rounds, and you know that is not their cup of tea. So it is possible that they might want to just play it very safe in this one. Mazikin getting so low as of now. Get his issue back up. Flash comes in and retaliation में Flash उन्होंने अपना भी फेंका है ताकि कोई भी push ना हो वहाँ पे, सारे push रोक दे. But they'll have to be clearing those angles.
That's a smoke coming in from Omen, but let's see कि कैसे करके जो है राउंड को निकाला जाएगा from the side of attackers or the defenders, because कभी भी किसी टाइम पे बन सकता है, but there's a crucial time देखने को मिल पाएगा कि कैसे करके eliminate करेंगे players। That's a situation of a 5v4।
30 seconds
Maybe
left.
कभी भी किसी टाइम पे वो गवा सकते हैं players, but what we can say that Dr. is eliminated. One of the major player coming from the attackers is eliminated. थोड़ा सा बनेगा दबदबा, that's why they are playing slow। थोड़ा सा problem जरूर बनेगा for the attackers, but let's see कैसे करके निकलते। They don't have much time to plan, but Zulis इसका जरूर एक अच्छा advantage लेंगे, plan जरूर नहीं करने देंगे, advantage जरूर इस टाइम में मतलब कि किसू ने पहला फ्रैग जरूर लेंगे, but इसके साथ साथ उसका ट्रेड जरूर किया जाएगा from the side of Mo। बहुत ही बेहतरीन एक प्लेस हम लोग को देखने को मिल पाया from the side of the defenders, you can say, but right now we can say scared gameplay कभी भी किसी टाइम पे घूम सकता है, right? And the way of comeback हम लोग को देखने को मिल पाया from the sides, both the sides। But what do you say the next prediction, like what's gonna happen next, what you have analyzed from the rounds they have played?
You know, the defensive setups of both of these teams is entirely different. Oni Claws like to hold the side, and they like to have that mid control. They like to have that freedom in the mid side so that they're able to make those rotations quickly. Their mid players just so very active on the map that they can go in towards the B or move in towards the A side. Plus, they're just in that area to make sure that if anyone is rotating from the sivers, they're able to hear it out. I personally feel like you know one hit delete, they kind of spend a lot of time trying to figure out where they want to go. They showed some presence towards the A and then just wanted to play it slow, wanted to cut all the noises, just expecting the members of Oni Claws to go in for a rotation, maybe expect a B hit in that case. But they did not move. They still made sure that there is one anchor for the side, and there were a couple of people in towards that mid area that can answer the hit, which is going to be anywhere, maybe on A, maybe on B. So their defense is very strong, especially in that mid. So if you want to break that, you have to take the control of the mid, take control of the towers, take control of the nail, and then threaten a hit on any of the side with a split, maybe an A or B. But as of now, we're going to see the sides being switched. Oni Claws on the attack. They're having trouble in that as well. And the defensive setup of one hit delete is that they leave one side anchor. They've been leaving Killjoy on B since almost all the defensive rounds. But for now, their utilities are set up towards the A and they're playing almost a full retake on the B side. But still, they just want to play for the information as of now. And they are also controlling the mid.
Yeah, right now what we can say that this is holding coming from the side of attackers. They're deciding what to do, what not to. But we can say that Sky is present, maybe a push coming from the B side of the B main. Sky is still holding a proper position. माजिकेन की बात करो, एक अच्छे जगह पे जरूर होल्ड किए थे जिसके कारण ये मैच ओवर टाइम तक गया था. बट लेट्स सी कैसे करके मैच को निकालते हैं. स्मोक जरूर कमिंग एंड लेट्स सी जुलिस 10 जरूर स्मोक के अंदर होल्ड कर रहे हैं. माजिकेन को जरूर पता है कि उनके आसपास जरूर प्लेयर मौजूद है. पुश जरूर देखने को मिल पाएगा. माजिकेन you still can get it, but what the heck it was? You can still get 2 frags, but yeah, it's a nice try coming from the Sky from Maziken. But yeah, from a good play, you can say we have watched it, but right now no time, and the situation has been over. Maybe. What do you say, Scared?
It is almost over. It's a 1v4. He has to make sure to isolate these fights, but Potato is just going to be swarmed in with those players. Look at all those utilities. Getting a TP as well, but Potato's not stopping. It's 2 of them. Down to 33 HP. Has to clear those angles. Has to get that defuse in. Time is ticking. The clock is ticking. There we go. The turret goes. Sage Wall was just blocking that area. She's taking but Moin knows that will be able to take her down, and that is going to be a match being won by the side of Oni Claws in the overtime.
Right. What a brilliant match we have witnessed right now. What an intense match. As I've said before that कि matches जो हम लोग को बहुत ही intense वाले देखने को मिल पाए थे पिछले time पर पिछले previous matches, so previous days पर जो थे global esports and all. But right now the comeback coming from the side of from the side of Oni Claws was beyond imagination, because जैसे करके उन्होंने plays निकाले, जैसे करके उन्होंने जो matches को निकाले, that was still good, you can say, Scared.
It was insane, to be honest. Both of these teams, they're being so strong on the defense. They just needed that one room in their offense, and वो room Oni Claws को मिला था overtime के अंदर. I would really say that all of them were playing just absolutely amazing with their agents and with the plays that they all were making. Paranoia's connecting, Sky's flashes were on point. We saw Sage's wall and slows just delaying the push. Nano swarms coming in as well, and we knew that the blade storm as well as the stoppers will be used absolutely perfectly. So they all were just on point with their gameplay. But it all came down to which team will have that one good attacking round, which team will have that one good read on that attack, and it turned out to be team Oni Claws, that too in the overtime. तो कहीं ना कहीं बहुत ज्यादा neck to neck वाला मुकाबला यहाँ पे देखने को मिला था. दोनों ही टीम defense में were top notch. You could not find flaws in their defense. Even defensive styles अलग थे दोनों के काफी ज्यादा. They still managed to make sure that they hold their ground. One hit delete, they were just almost playing in for a retake of the A. we saw quite a few plans that came in from Oni Claws on towards that A side, but they knew that if they make a quick rotation towards the site and if they make sure that they're not all rotating from one specific angle but are swarming them from all the different possibilities, they were able to get those sites, they were able to get those retakes, and were able to get the defuse in as well. However, Oni Claws just having that one attack round at the end of the day made sure that they are going to get this map on that attack side, planting on the B. However, Potato still almost, gave them the ray of hope that it might be possible. She might be able to isolate those 1v1s, but that did not happen. However, we are going to witness another match that will be between Team Oni Claws and they will be taking on Team Ecstasy, which you definitely do not want to miss. And हम जाएंगे एक बहुत ही छोटे से ब्रेक पे, आएंगे फटाफट से वापस 5 मिनट के बाद.
जब बोले तब कैप्चर कर दो।
वेलकम बैक टू WCS presented by Z3ST Esports. पहला मैच ग्रुप बी का हमारे सामने हो गया था. And guess who was the one who actually got the win? It was none other than team Oni Claws in the overtime. That was such a sick match कि डंजन बीमार हो चुका है यहाँ पे. And डंजन, आप क्या कहना चाहेंगे पिछले मैच के बारे में?
Yeah, that was so amazing. That was so intense. You can say that. Yeah, मेरा आवाज ना अभी थोड़ा थोड़ा क्रैक हो गया बिकॉज ऑफ दैट, बिकॉज इतना इंटेंस मैच हम लोग को देखने को मिला, इतना इतना हम लोग को अग्रेसिव हम लोग को गेम प्ले देखने को मिल पाया फ्रॉम बोथ द साइड्स, फ्रॉम द डिफेंडिंग, फ्रॉम द अटैकिंग, फ्रॉम द साइड ऑफ ओनी क्लॉज, फ्रॉम द साइड ऑफ वन हेड डिलीट. आई से one hit delete, you man, like you've played a really well. थोड़ा back of the mind पे थोड़ा सा problem जरूर आया था, but yeah, mistakes has been done from a human being, and yeah, still उसको learn करके उसके ऊपर come back करना is something which is needed, and I hope in the future matches you will come back and harder. एंड आई होप हम दोनों फिर से कास्टिंग करें तो हम लोग को फिर से वो मैचेस, इंटेंस मैचेस देखने को मिलेगा. बट राइट नाउ वी कैन से दैट कि अभी के मैचेस हम लोग को देखने को मिल पाएंगे फ्रॉम द साइड ऑफ वन क्लॉ, sorry, so the Oni Claws, and also from the side of XTC, right? XTC.
Absolutely. You know, both
Yeah.
of those teams were like so on par with each other that we do get their names mixed up, but it's one clause and Team Ecstasy that will be moving forward in this specific matchup. And the most important part is हमें पता है ओनी क्लॉज की डिफेंसिव साइड कितनी ज्यादा स्ट्रांग थी, एंड वो इस मैप पे भी डिफेंस पे ही स्टार्ट करने वाले हैं. तो देखते हैं फटाफट वीटो को, एंड वी विल सी व्हिच मैप्स वर बैंड आउट एंड कौन सा मैप पिक हुआ है. एंड वी आर गोना हैव द वीटो राइट इन फ्रंट ऑफ अस, एंड द डिसाइडर, guess what map it is? It is going to be split yet again. तो ऑलरेडी एक बहुत स्ट्रॉन्ग स्टार्ट ओनी क्लॉज को यहाँ पे मिला है, बट आई रियली वांट टू सी व्हाट एक्सटेसी आर गोइंग टू ब्रिंग ऑन द टेबल, बिकॉज if in case they are able to break through the defense of the side of Oni Claws, तो मेरे हिसाब से कहीं ना कहीं उनको एक मेजर चांस मिल जाएगा जब Oni Claws अटैक पे जाएंगे, क्योंकि we've seen their attack being a little bit weak on this map, but still it is possible that they might have learned quite a few things from the previous map, and adaptations हमारे सामने आती ही रहती हैं.
Right. What we can say that if you wanna witness the same match on the side of split scared, what we can say is that थोड़ा सा जो है पहले हम लोग को स्प्लिट देखने को मिला, जहां हम लोग को एक बेहतरीन डिफेंडिंग हम लोग को देखने को मिला, फिर हम लोग को बेहतरीन अटैकिंग भी देखने को मिला, एंड राइट आफ्टर दैट द वे ऑफ प्लेइंग कमिंग फ्रॉम द साइड ऑफ ओनी क्लॉ इज समथिंग बियॉन्ड इमेजिनेशन, बट वी कैन से. बट राइट नाउ a different opponent from the side, that is ecstasy you can say. but कैसे करके इस मैच को निकालते हैं, कैसे करके इस बेहतरीन बेस्ट ऑफ वन के निकालते हैं, वही देखने को मिल पाएगा हम लोग के इस मैच पे. सेम विद द स्प्लिट हम लोग को मैच वीटो पे देखने को मिल पाएगा, कुछ ही सेकंड्स के अंदर हम लोग को देखने को मिल पाएगा द एजेंट सिलेक्शन. सो टिल देन get your popcorn, sit and watch the match till the end. Till then, scared, what do you say?
I mean, I forgot my popcorns at my friend's house only because I had to rush in. But seriously, I've still got a packet at home. I'll just make it later. But I really want to see the agent selection. Just as you said, we are all waiting for that. I'm expecting a similar kind of lineup that Oni Claw showed in the previous game with a double sentinel composition. It is possible that they might actually decide to go with that similar kind of setup. Double sentinel, a controller, and an initiator, as well as a duelist. But I want to see what Ecstasy are going to go forward with. Are they going to go with the same comp yet again? It does not seem so. Or wait, I'm seeing changes from Oni Claws in this one. They are showing the harbor. I don't think so. They're actually going to go with Yoru. That might make a 3 duelist comp, but they've switched it to Chamber. They've got the Astro as well. And Chamber has been nerfed quite a lot. मैंने उस split पे उसे उतना यूज होते हुए देखा नहीं है, तो आपके क्या opinions रहेंगे Chamber on a split?
What I can say on a chamber on a split, quite possible, but it's rather watching on the gameplays, on the strategies, because chamber on the split थोड़ा सा दिक्कत देगा, because chambers जो use होते हैं वो ज़्यादातर जो है open maps पे use करते हैं. Open maps मतलब where we can see that from a lotus
Choose
or
your agent.
something like that from the bind.
Right.
We can say that उसमें chambers एक अच्छा advantage रखते हैं. But what you have said that कि हम लोग को जो है थोड़ी देर पहले हम लोग को Giko देखने को मिल पाया था, फिर that has been changed to Harbor, and now it is Sage, right? तो हम लोग को कॉम्पोजिशन सेम देखने को मिल पा रहा है फ्रॉम द साइड ऑफ ओनी क्लॉ, बट व्हाट वी कैन से दैट इज द सेम इन द साइड ऑफ एक्सटेसी. द सेम एजेंट्स, the same composition. What we can say is only a different gameplay. The way of playing, the way of strategies is gonna make the change. Is gonna be what we can say कि वो change हम लोग को देखने को मिल पाएगा मैच के अंदर. जो स्ट्रैटेजीज हम लोग को देखने को मिल पाएगा तो वही हम लोग देखने को मिल पाएगा कि वैसे करके वो मैचेस को निकालते. बट राइट नाउ मैच हम लोग के सामने आ चुका है स्केयर्ड.
Absolutely. I mean, guys, just share the link with as many friends as you. I will also quickly share the link with my friends because this match is going to be insane. Make sure to hit that like button and do not go anywhere क्योंकि match हमारे सामने शुरू होने ही वाला है and it is going to be an insane matchup. Yet again, Oni Claws, the team who won the 9 rounds in defense, back on split, back on defense, but their opponents are someone else. It's going to be Ecstasy, who we're going to witness first time in the tournament. Group B, match number 2. It is going to begin really soon. I really love how the way I rhyme. You know?
Yeah, that was so good, Ben. But right now, what we can say is the chat from the side of attackers still holding with a ghost. Maybe Snaipu, maybe gonna use his dash. But what we can say is smoke coming in to prevent the push. Right here, but right now, what we can say is a proper holding coming in. B side, what scared? You can say it right. बी साइड पे बस एक प्लेयर मौजूद है एंड देखने को मिल पाएगा कि वो एक प्लेयर कैसे करके मैचेस मतलब बी साइड को वो कैसे करके होल्ड करते हैं. वॉल जरूर वो ब्रेक हो जाएगा बट देखने को मिल पाएगा कि उनके पास 2 प्लेयर ओमेन के पास जरूर एक एडवांटेज रहेगा अगर स्मोक हटता है. ओमेन यू गोना डू इट बट राइट नाउ मिड से जरूर स्मोक दिया जाएगा. देखने को मिल पाएगा कि रेज मौजूद रहेगा बट एज आई हैव सेड द सेम पोजीशन फ्रॉम द जूलिस. स्नाइपर को एलिमिनेट करेंगे एंड उसका एक अच्छा ट्रेड लिया जाएगा फ्रॉम द साइड ऑफ रेस. एलिमिनेट कर देंगे ओमेन का एंड उसके बाद what we can say is the push coming from the B side. There's a situation of a 3v4 but right now attackers 3v4 का situation है. वे भी निकाल सकते हैं. एक रोटेशन भी हम लोग को देखने को मिल पाएगा स्केयर्ड. अब थोड़ा सा बैक ऑफ द साइड पे खेला जाएगा. प्लांटिंग जरूर किया जाएगा इस टाइम पर. साइड जरूर कब्जा किया जाएगा बट पीचिंग गेमिंग वाइट इस सिटी को एलिमिनेट करेंगे. सिचुएशन बन चुका है 3v3 का. कुछ भी हो सकता है बट नहीं. पीच जरूर राइट को एलिमिनेट करेंगे. उसके साथ साथ अवेंती जरूर सेज का ट्रेड लेते हुए एक 2v2 का सिचुएशन बनेगा बट नहीं. उसका एक अच्छा ट्रेड लेते हुए मो एक घोस्ट का टैप देंगे एंड एलिमिनेट करेंगे. डिफ्यूज जरूर किया जा रहा है. And Omen, you are too late and defenders won this round. Scared. What a lovely round it was.
Again, Oni Claws on the defense, starting with an amazing retake. That was a picture-perfect gameplay coming in from their side. Holding all those angles, ready, controlling that mid, making sure not to give any space to Irene whatsoever. Just force those 3 people to go onto that side, and the retake was absolutely perfect. मैं लिटरली सोच रहा था कि स्काई फ्लैश विल गो ऑन टुवर्ड्स द लेफ्ट साइड बट वो राइट साइड की तरफ गया जस्ट टू क्लियर दैट वन एंगल एंड you know they were able to win that trade off as well and till the last moment वो diffuse पे stick रहे and you know with the presence of Sage you know you will not exactly die right away. थोड़ी सी heal भी मिल जाती है and उसी चीज का फायदा उठा के they made sure to stick to that defense. मोई ने बिल्कुल नहीं छोड़ा वो diffuse and इसी वजह से आयरीन के पास उतना टाइम नहीं था कि वो आके फटाफट से उसे स्टॉप कर दे. शी प्रोबब्ली थॉट कि शायद फर्स्ट टैप फेक होगा लेकिन उसके बावजूद वो फेक नहीं रहा. अनदर गुड स्टार्ट फॉर द साइड ऑफ ओनी क्लॉज. बट अब मुझे देखना है कि कैसे एक्सटेसी इसमें कमबैक करेगी. इट इज गोइंग टू बी अ सेव राउंड फॉर देम एंड दोबारा मिड की तरफ फाइनली पिस्टल क्लासिक. हाउ वाज शी एबल टू डू दैट? पीच की एज पे थोड़ी लो जरूरी है बट स्काई ने ट्रेड जरूर निकाला है उसका. नाउ दे हैव गॉट द ओपनिंग डंजन.
What we can say is the siege from the defender side still holding, maybe preventing the push coming in, but right now what we can say is Mo still holding in. स्नाइपू का पोजीशन अगर हम लोग अभी बताएंगे तो एक बेहतरीन पोजीशन पे वो
30
मौजूद ही
seconds left.
रखेंगे, बट इसका एक अच्छा प्रभाव रहेगा।
Hey.
विद द बुलडॉग जरूर प्लेयर को एलिमिनेट करेंगे। 3 प्लेयर्स एलिमिनेटेड,
One enemy
जरूर एक
remaining.
और कॉल कर सकते हैं, बट एक बेहतरीन ट्रेड कमिंग फ्रॉम द सेज फ्रॉम द डिफेंडर साइड। लेट्स सी कैसे करके वो एलिमिनेट करते हैं। 3v1 का सिचुएशन, टाइम उनके पास जरूर नहीं रहेगा। डिफेंडर्स वॉन द सेकंड राउंड आल्सो कंप्लीट एंड अ सिंपल बाय राउंड कमिंग फ्रॉम द साइड ऑफ डिफेंडर्स, जिसका एक इको राउंड भी हम लोग को देखने को मिल पाया था फ्रॉम द साइड ऑफ अटैकर्स। व्हाट डू यू से स्केयर?
आई मीन एक्सटेसी आराम से अभी अपने सेव राउंड पे थी, सो ऑफ कोर्स उनको जितने ट्रेड्स इसमें मिलते हैं उनका उतना ही फायदा होने वाला था, बट नाउ दे गॉट इनफ क्रेडिट टू बाय फॉर दिस राउंड। दे आर गोना ब्रिंग ऑलमोस्ट ऑल 5 वैंडल्स। नहीं चलो ठीक है, एक फैंटम भी आ चुकी है एंड इट इज गोइंग टू बी द बोनस फॉर द साइड ऑफ ओनी क्लॉज। तो दे आर ऑलमोस्ट गेटिंग क्लोज टू देयर अल्टीमेट्स एज वेल। Jollies from the shadows can be activated if they are able to get one orb early. And Avanti शायद उसी चीज के along खेलना भी चाहेगी, but I don't think so. They're actually trying to go for it. But for now, Peach Gaming gets the opener. Jollies को सबसे पहले pick off किया है. Now they're actually clearing those angles. They know that Jollies वहाँ पे खेलना पसंद करती है। 2 राउंड में उन्होंने ये चीज नोटिस कर लिया है, and अब वो clearly वो angles को भी clear कर रहे हैं। Sage Wall was a broken and Sniper with another trade off. Z not surviving that A site, उनको पूरी free में मिल चुकी है इस time पे, and they've got 5 versus 3 advantage as well.
Yeah, it's a situation of a 3v4 where Mo gets a kill, right? And वो के साथ साथ उनको heal भी दिया जाएगा, बट अभी अगर मैं बोलूँ अटैकर्स स्टिल अभी भी चांस है, वो राउंड को निकाल सकते हैं। देयर फर्स्ट राउंड वो जरूर ले पाएंगे, बट कैसे करके इसको प्रिवेंट किया जाएगा, कैसे करके उसको मैं बोलूँ तो थोड़ा सा डिफेंड किया जाएगा, वो डिपेंड करते हैं। बट सेज का वॉल जरूर दिया जाएगा जिसके कारण वो डिफ्यूज जरूर कर पाएंगे। बट लेट्स सी, अटैकर्स जरूर इस टाइम पे रहेंगे। स्नाइपर जरूर तीसरा ब्राइट निकालेंगे, उसके साथ साथ मोमेंट फ्रॉम द साइड ऑफ अटैकर्स एक अच्छा ट्रेड निकालते हुए उनका फर्स्ट राउंड, दैट इज द फर्स्ट राउंड ऑफ द XTC जरूर वो लेंगे अपने खाते में। व्हाट डू यू से स्केयर्ड?
Absolutely, bonus round चल रहा था उस टाइम पे Oni Claws का, so I really was expecting them to actually get that round for their side, so that was a very well played setup by Ecstasy. And जो एक चीज मुझे कहीं ना कहीं मिसिंग लग रही थी फ्रॉम द टीम ऑफ वन हेड डिलीट, उस चीज के ऊपर कैपिटलाइज कर रही है पूरी एक्सटेसी की टीम। द रीजन बीइंग, वो एक कॉर्नर जो जॉलीज होल्ड कर रही थी उस पे अब यूटिलिटीज इस्तेमाल हो रही हैं एंड वो कॉर्नर जरूर क्लियर हो रहा है, तो उससे ओपनिंग ए पे जो पिछले गेम में उनको नहीं मिल रही थी वो इस गेम में एक्सटेसी ढूंढ रही है। एंड फिलहाल कंटिन्यूअस फाइट्स होती हुई, देयर वी गो 1v1 ट्रेड, अनदर प्ले कमिंग इन। रेडी उसको नहीं जीत पाई एंड दैट वाज अ वेरी इनसेन प्ले, but Evelisa is coming in as well. Oh, blinding them. नहीं करना दिया, not stopping at all. Bulldog for the win. What a game round that was.
A clear bulldog spray coming from the side of Mo. What a spray. That's a clear cut spray coming from the Mo by what you can say scared is जैसे करके मैचेस घूम रहे हैं, it's a score of 3-1। मैचेस कभी भी किसी साइड पे जा सकते हैं। एक टाइम आउट हम लोग को जरूर देख सकते हैं, एक टाइम आउट आ चुका है स्केयर। व्हाट डू यू से कि मैचेस जैसे करके हम लोग को पिछले जो है मैच पे देखने को मिले थे, वैसे क्या इस बार भी देखने को मिलेंगे?
I feel that it might actually be a very major possibility because दोनों ही टीम्स बहुत ज़्यादा स्ट्रांगली खेल रही हैं, दोनों ही टीम्स एक दूसरे के गेम प्ले पे बहुत जल्दी अडाप्ट कर रही हैं, तो उस चीज़ को अगर मैं नोटिस में रखूं, इट इज़ हाईली पॉसिबल दैट दिस गेम माइट आल्सो गो इनटू द ओवरटाइम। एंड I personally feel like all the fans will be expecting that. All the fans will be looking out there for as many matches as possible because they're just so very strong. जो पहले 2 राउंड में सिचुएशन थी वो Oni Claws, उसको पूरी तरीके से नोटिस किया एक्सटेसी ने, एंड नाउ दे हैव मैनेज्ड टू ब्रेक थ्रू दैट, बट अगेन देयर इज येट अनदर लेयर टू दैट डिफेंस। अब उसको कैसे ओवरकम करेंगे वो देखना जरूर बाकी है, क्योंकि एक्सटेसी डू नीड टू गेट एट लीस्ट 4 or 5 राउंड्स, मे बी 6 इफ पॉसिबल।
Yeah, the way of playing coming from the side of defending is still good, but a timeout has been taken. तो timeout के बाद हम लोग को मे भी एक अलग स्ट्रैटेजी देखने को मिल पाए इस टाइम पर, बट स्ट्रैटेजीज के साथ साथ हमें देखने को मिल पा रहा है कि जैसे करके ओनी क्लॉ मिड से थोड़ा सा अग्रेसिव बन रहे हैं, वैसे ही थोड़ा थोड़ा जो अग्रेसिवनेस हम लोग को ए के बाहर भी देखने को मिल पा रहा है फ्रॉम द साइड ऑफ एचटीसी। थोड़ा सा देखने को मिल पा रहा है कि ब्लेड स्टॉर्म के साथ स्नाइप अभी भी होल्ड कर रहा है। जोल यार एक फ्रैग को निकालेंगे, बट इसका एक अच्छा फ्रैग लेते हुए राइट जरूर एक प्लेयर को डाउन करेंगे, बट उसका एक अच्छा ट्रेड लेते हुए एक बेहतरीन ट्रेड के साथ दो फ्रॉम द साइड ऑफ अटैकर्स ओमेन जरूर एलिमिनेट करेंगे। जरूर एक अच्छा जगह पे होल्ड कर रहे थे, इसलिए उनको एलिमिनेशन देखने को मिल पाया था। अभी एमेन के ऊपर जरूर वेट कर रहे हैं, देखने को मिल पाएगा कि वो अग्रेस कैसे करते हैं, बट उनका एक बैकबोन जरूर देखने को मिल पाएगा कि हाँ यूटिलिटीज अभी भी बाकी है। यूटिलिटीज की बात करूँ तो अल्टीमेट हम लोग को ओमेन का देखने को अभी भी मिल रहा है। उसके साथ साथ फ्रॉम द साइड ऑफ डिफेंडर्स हम लोग को देखने को मिल पाएगा कि सीज के पास अभी भी यूटिलिटीज बाकी है। अग्रेसिव थोड़ा सा बनेंगे और हेवन के साइड से तो देखने को मिल पाएगा थोड़ा सा पुश, बट लेट्स सी कि वो हेवन के बाद कैसे जाते हैं। मेड से जरूर कंट्रोल लिया जाएगा, बट बी के साइड पे अभी भी होल्ड किया जा रहा है फ्रॉम द साइड। सिंगल मैन स्टैंडिंग फ्रॉम द साइड इन द ए, बट मे बी एक कॉल देखने को हमको मिल पाएगा। साइड पे से जरूर मौजूद है, अगर से जिस टाइम पे अगर थोड़ा सा भी तीन जन को क्लच आउट निकाल पाए तो थोड़ा सा मोमेंटम बन सकता है, बट राइट नाउ एक रोटेशन हम लोग को देखने को मिल पाएगा। एक प्लेयर डाउन करके दूसरे प्लेयर को भी डाउन करेंगे, तीसरे प्लेयर को भी डाउन कर सकते थे। जो मैं बता रहा था एक अच्छी जगह पे पोजीशन होल्ड कर रहे थे, उसके कारण वो दो प्लेयर को जरूर एलिमिनेट करेंगे ऑन द वे टू 3। बट लेट्स सी कि कैसे करके वो एग्रेस करते हैं, कैसे करके मैचेस को निकालते हैं। स्टिल वन मैन स्टैंडिंग फ्रॉम द साइड ऑफ ओमेन, from the side of attackers, that is Omen, but let's see कैसे करके निकालते हैं। but defenders still won the match, but let's see कैसे करके इस मैच को निकालते हैं। या मैं अगर बोलूं scared ओनी क्लॉ 9 राउंड्स पहले जो है डिफेंडिंग में वो जरूर निकालते हैं, राइट। एंड उसके कारण बाद में हम लोग को जो है डिफेंडिंग हम लोग का एक एक्सटीसी का भी देखने को मिल पाएगा। सो इट्स अ स्कोप, इट्स अ गेम, यू शुड नेवर गिव अप, राइट। इट्स अ गेम ऑफ अ कमबैक। Scared.
Right, you're absolutely correct on that. But as of now, looking at the utilities, just as you were talking about, we can see the rest coming in. We also have the Seekers up, while from the shadows for Irene is also there. So, not a lot of utilities available, but still they've got two to work with. So Oni Claws, they have got yet another big chance. They can try and play in for a full retake. They've kind of left it entirely empty and they've just left one person to anchor that side. Bilal Snaipu with her team will try and take control of the mid top. They've basically got the entire control of mid. Look at the amount of utilities being thrown in that from male, क्योंकि बिल्कुल कंट्रोल नहीं देना चाहती पूरी की पूरी टीम। एक और स्काई फ्लैश वहां पे आता हुआ। That has been so many utilities, but Snipu still holding that angle so strongly. What the speed? That's the wide swing, and they were able to take her down. Two trades coming in for the side of Oni Claws, and now they've got the control back. इतनी सारी utilities वहां पे डंप करी थी, उसके बावजूद Snipu ने वो होल्ड करके रखा एंगल। Even though flash भी उनको लगा था, she still did not move. And honestly, I don't think so वो उस एंगल से उस टाइम पे बच भी पाती। उन्हें probably वेंट की तरफ ही जाना पड़ता। That's a very good headshot by Peach coming in. सिद्धि को shut down तो कर दिया है। KJ utilities are not going to work, so they have to get that planted. But it is a 1v4. सारे लोग will quickly be rotating towards A, and अब retake. We are gonna witness that. They should be able to easily shut her down, and yes, Ready will be the one to take her out of the picture. Another defuse, and that is going to be an almost flawless round. It is going to be the 5th for the side of Oni Claws.
Yeah, that's a average, you can say, eco round coming from the XTC. एक ट्रेड हम लोग को जरूर देखने को मिल पाया जहां सेज ने ओमेन को डाउन किया फ्रॉम द साइड ऑफ हेवन, but after that the score is 5-1. They still need 2 more rounds to get in the you can say to get that momentum. They still need 5 rounds more, but what we can say for the comeback or in the hope of a comeback, they still needs 2 to 3 more rounds. But let's see what's gonna happen next. I cannot predict because this is a game. What's gonna happen next no one can predict, but what we can say right now is that approach coming from the heaven. जरूर एक प्लेयर को डाउन करेंगे, दूसरे को भी डाउन कर सकते थे, दूसरे को भी डाउन कर सकते, बट स्नाइप ही जरूर अपने क्लाउड बर्स्ट का इस्तेमाल करेंगे एंड डाउन करेंगे। इन क्लासिक हेडशॉट, व्हाट अ हेडशॉट कमिंग फ्रॉम द Zulus। बहुत ही बेहतरीन हेडशॉट हम लोग को देखने को मिल पाएगा फ्रॉम द साइड ऑफ अ डिफेंडर ओमेन। राइट नाउ प्लांटिंग जरूर दिया जाएगा फ्रॉम द साइड ऑफ अटैक। XTC प्लांट जरूर करेंगे, हील जरूर दिया जाएगा। एक 3v4 का सिचुएशन हम लोग को देखने को मिल पाएगा, बट राइट नाउ डिफेंडर साइड पे आना स्टार्ट कर चुके हैं। जूलिस अपना थर्ड फ्रैग लेंगे, राइट जरूर फ्रैग लेंगे, बट डीप Z9 की तीसरा फ्रैग लेते हुए एक बेहतरीन गेम प्ले जरूर दिखा पाते, बट नहीं। But I can say is a nice try, a well played coming from the side of the attackers. They have played a good round, right? Scared.
They definitely tried to get that after plant position in, but the quick rotation, the quick recapture that is coming in from Oni Claws is something that is catching them off guard again and again. And I personally feel so very sad for Sky in that last round that she hit the reload. अगर वो नहीं होता तो possibility थी कि वो एक और trade निकालती. She would have been able to get that final pick off as well, or at least it would have been down to 1v1 and she could have bought enough time for the spike to detonate. But even after that, just as we've been talking about, these quick retakes that are coming in for Oni Claws, this is something that needs to be answered. क्योंकि अगर इसका आंसर नहीं निकाल पाई एक्सटेसी की टीम तो उन्हें बहुत ज़्यादा दिक्कत आने वाली है. It's a 6-1 scenario already and 7 rounds already हो चुके हैं इस हाफ के, just 5 more remaining. So of course they would want to end at a 6-6 at the best possible scenario as of now. But उसके लिए they would have to bring a lot more strategies out on the table, that too for the attack. They are trying to control the mid, but even after that they are being traded off again and again, and it's been happening so many times. So either they can just try and swarm in a specific area with a numbers advantage and not just the A side, because उस पे तो continuously retake हो ही रहा है. And उनके attack round पे जो उनके पास एक आया था, that was the plant on the B side as well, जिसमें वो trades भी निकाल के आगे they were able to shut down the entire defense of Oni Claws. तो देखना है कि क्या वो दोबारा से इसी टाइप की strategy use करने वाले हैं, और they're going to play it safe, they're going to try and play with the information.
Yeah, but right before what we can say that कि अभी भी जरूर होल्ड हम लोग को देखने को मिल पाएगा। अग्रेसिव के साथ साथ स्नाइपू पहला फ्रैग लेंगे राउंड का, बट उसका एक ट्रेड जरूर लिया जाएगा फ्रॉम द Z3ST। बहुत ही बेहतरीन ट्रेड हम लोग को देखने को मिल पाएगा, उनके डिवलिस्ट को जरूर डाउन किया जाएगा। दूसरा ट्रेड हम लोग को देखने को मिल पाएगा फ्रॉम द साइड ऑफ Z3ST। अभी तक लक में भी रोटेशन हम लोग को देखने को मिल पाएगा। तीसरा फ्रैग आने को मिलेगा। Z3ST, यू आर अ मैन ऑफ अ बीस्ट, जरूर एक प्लेयर को डाउन करेंगे। तीसरा फ्रैग के साथ चौथा जरूर निकाल पाएंगे, बट जरूर एक प्लेयर को डाउन करेंगे एंड खुद भी एलिमिनेट होंगे, खुद भी ट्रेड होंगे। दैट्स अ स्कोर ऑफ अ 7-1, बट होप सो कि ये स्कोर थोड़ा सा चेंज अप हो एंड वी कैन सी अ कमबैक कमिंग फ्रॉम द साइड ऑफ XTC. व्हाट वी कैन प्रेडिक्ट नाउ इज दैट कि मैच जो राउंड्स है, राउंड्स के अंदर यूटिलिटीज भी यूज हो रहे हैं, कॉम्स भी आ रहे हैं, बट somehow defending is much more stronger. What I can think from the side of the Oni Claws, उनके defending बहुत ही बेहतरीन strong strategies पे खेल रहे हैं। Are you agree with that?
That is absolutely correct. And as of now, in this specific situation, in this specific round, I really want to know how they're going to break through that defense. They've not been able to do so even in the previous one, but they do have the guns to finally, play along with that. Paint shells being used up to clear that angle. Sage wall को आराम से वो तोड़ भी देंगे. So they've shown the mid presence that they needed to, but Snaibu finally getting a trade off. Z3ST को shut down करने में कामयाब जरूर हुई है, but Jolly का पैर स्पैम आता हुआ, लेकिन ट्रेड ऑफ हो गई थी। स्नाइपर हो चुके डाउन टू 4v3, but the trades just keep on coming in. अवंती और रेडी दोनों ने 2 मेंबर शट डाउन कर दिया, बट आयरी still standing strong. Backstab, अवंती not stopping at all. And
There.
how are they going to go in with the defuse? Like has been planted, but the rest comes in. It is a 3v1. Will Irene be able to win this trade-off? KG utilities are already down. There we go. Blast pack being used up to clear those angles. Quickly taking the space. Paranoia goes in. She's taking. Irene it's already off. She's taking 2 of them down. Jollies is not going to stop. Just the defense down in the hands of Oni Claws yet again.
That's a situation. That's a intense situation. Just a matter of time, you can say. Scared. कुछ ही पल के अंदर हम लोग को क्या एक जज्बात हम लोग को देखने को मिल पाया, जहाँ वो from the side of defending. उन्होंने वो stick किया, fuse किया, but the way of playing coming from the side of attackers Omen is still mind blowing because उन्होंने उधर एक 3v1 का सिचुएशन किया. But right now what we can say is a score of 8-1, still a comeback situation. Right now smoke जरूर दिया जाएगा मिड पर. देखने को मिल पाएगा कि मिड स्मोक के साथ साथ वो कैसे करके एग्रेस करेंगे. मिड वॉल जरूर दिया जाएगा फ्रॉम द साइड ऑफ सेज. सेज को जरूर कॉल आउट आया कि मिड पे वॉल मेरा तोड़ा जा रहा है, थोड़ा सा मेरे को हेल्प चाहिए. तो राइडी जरूर उनको हेल्प आउट करेंगे क्योंकि उनको पता है कि मिड से एग्रेशन हम लोग को देखने को मिल पाएगा इस मौजूदगी पर. 1 मिनट का ड्यूरेशन अभी भी बाकी है. यूटिलिटीज जरूर यूज किया जा रहा है फ्रॉम द साइड ऑफ अटैकर्स. दे आर ट्राइंग टू गेट द साइड, दे आर ट्राइंग टू गेट द मिड कंट्रोल, बट राइट नाउ व्हाट वी कैन से दैट मे बी वुमेन गेट द वॉइस. दो जन पुश करते हुए रे वालीजा जरूर एलिमिनेट करेंगे राइडी को. बेहतरीन एलिमिनेशन हम लोग को देखने को मिल पाएगा. बहुत ही बेहतरीन एलिमिनेशन हम लोग को देखने को मिल पा रहा है. बट एक बेहतरीन ट्रेड कमिंग इन फ्रॉम द Zulis 10. 2 फ्रैग निकालेंगे बट इसका एक बेहतरीन अल्टीमेट कमिंग फ्रॉम रेवलीजा. जरूर एलिमिनेट करेंगे एक प्लेयर को. एक सिचुएशन बन चुका है 2v3 का. स्टिल विनेबल फॉर द साइड ऑफ XTC. राइट नाउ प्लान जरूर किया जाएगा स्पाइक को. आफ्टर दैट आवेंटीज रेस को एलिमिनेट करेंगे. देखने को मिल पाएगा स्नाइपू. एक बेहतरीन ट्रेड कमिंग फ्रॉम द सेफ्टी. रावेंटी के साथ जरूर 1v1 लिया जाएगा. HP देखने को मिल पाएगा कि कैसे करके निकालेंगे एक 1v1 का सिचुएशन. बहुत ही बेहतरीन हेडशॉट हम लोग को देखने को मिल पाया है. अभी अगर मैं बोलूं एक बेहतरीन जगह होल्ड करें तो मैं अल्टी का इस्तेमाल करेंगे एंड देखने को मिल पाएगा कि आवेंटी अग्रेस करेंगे साइड के ऊपर. एक हेवन, एक बेहतरीन कॉम हम लोग को देखने को मिल पाया है. जरूर फेक एक तेजी टीपी हम लोग को देखने को मिल पाया. रेंज जरूर पीक करेंगे. स्नीक पीक देखने को मिल पाएगा. एक बेहतरीन हेडशॉट. खुद कनेक्ट हुआ था हेडशॉट बट नहीं. अ फैंटम हेडशॉट कमिंग इन एंड द सेकंड राउंड इज गोना बी हैंड ऑन द XTC. एक बेहतरीन राउंड हम लोग को देखने को मिल पाया है. इट्स अ स्कोर ऑफ 8-2. What's gonna happen next is unpredictable. What you say, Scared?
That headshot of Irene, how was she able to do that? I don't know how much of the those hair on Sage was visible to her, but that was an insane play. That was literally an insane play. She made sure to use the TP to go in towards that heaven position and was able to figure out कि fake हो सकता है या she's sticking on to it, and the way she landed that final shot, insane, absolutely insane. But the entire play that was set up by the side of XTC, that was so pretty to watch because they made sure that they would be able to get those trades in. And look at how actively Sniper is taking the space in the mid, is near the vents, needs to look at the angle, is not playing in very aggressive. Boombot used up as well, and this is going to give her an idea that where the defenders might be holding. So they probably can decide and move in towards the B side, but mid link की तरफ अगर हम ध्यान दें तो वहाँ पे यूटिलिटीज हमें केजे की देखने की जरूर मिल रही हैं एंड साइड बाय साइड टावर में भी उनका कंट्रोल है. सो आई थिंक सो दिस अगेन माइट एक्चुअली लीड अप टू एन एंटायर A hit.
Yeah, maybe, but Ryder is still holding a better place, right? Sniper के ऊपर नेट जरूर आएगा. स्नाइपर जरूर ऊपर आएंगे. डैमेज जरूर होंगे बट एक अच्छा ट्रेड डैमेज के साथ विद नेट वो जरूर एलिमिनेट कर देंगे. स्नाइपर को जरूर एक अच्छा अग्रेशन हम लोग के साइड पर देखने को मिल पाएगा.
Showstopper ready go already तैयार. Seekers have been used up, but Jolly still holding the place. Last 14 seconds remaining for plant. Ready. Just and the stronghold. Flawless round for the side of Oni Claws.
Last round
And,
before the
I mean,
switch.
they've literally got demon claws in this defense. Again, hitting that 9th round. If in case they win one more, it's going to get so very easy for them in towards the attack side. I wouldn't exactly call it easy, but they would definitely have a lot more freedom. But as of now, I don't see any answer for this defensive setup coming in from the side of XTC because they've only managed to get 2 of the 12 rounds, and it is very problematic for them. They will be so very pressured when they'll be on the defense. So much information gained. More with the Seekers as well, and Jolly will just jump in. Paranoia used up, and inside that smoke is just gonna hold that angle. साचल की आवाज उसको आ गई होगी तो रेडी के ऊपर क्यू ऑलरेडी आ चुका है, बट डीप comes out with the trade-off. Positions are still being held up towards the tower. It will try and going for that. 1-for-1 trade. But uske bawajood Snipey somehow shuts her down. Sniper just going in, updrafts. Has got the full control of the mid, but Z3 just holding that angle.
Whoa! The 3v3 situation coming in. A better gameplay coming from the snipe. Wow! This is a situation of 3v2. देखने को मिल पाएगा कि कैसे करके वो aggress करेंगे and कैसे करके eliminate करेंगे. But what we can say is that a better headshot coming from the Avanti from the defender side. एक 9-3 का situation बना था but नहीं. इस मैच पर हम लोग को देखने को मिल पा रहा है एक 10-2 का situation. What do you see scared? प्रीवियस मैच मुझे थोड़ा सा लगा था पता है स्केर्ड मुझे थोड़ा सा लगा था कि हम लोग को देखने को मिल पाएगा 9-3 का स्कोर एंड मे बी ऑन द डिफेंस साइड XTC विल कम बैक हार्डर right because it's a defending map. What we can say is 50-50 a map and right now it's a score of a 10-2. थोड़ा सा difficulties जरूर आएंगे XTC को to come back that score because on that 24 rounds 10-2 तो अभी हो चुका है उनको अभी भी most probably 10 rounds और चाहिए to get that to get stable. What do you say scared?
It has been a nail biter match to be honest, and as of now we've seen the comeback happening once. It is possible we might see it again. Yes, it was not entirely a comeback, but at least overtime तक वो match गया था. So it might be possible that we might see that. Women's Snow coming in, no respect shown. They're still moving forward, trying to take control of the mid. Pain still used up. And what? How did Peach won that trade? I just want to know, how was she able to win that trade off? With that one click headshot, that was insane. And she will get her HP back up as well. So Vent का control अभी भी उसी के पास and the entire A side is free. But look at this and the burst and the damage done. 1-for-1 trade off. ज़्यादा damage नहीं हुआ. It's still a 4v3. It is still very doable. Snaipu has to move in quickly. Dashes inside. Gets shut down.
Spike planted.
कहीं ना कहीं थोड़ी सी दिक्कत उनको आ रही है. Deep will be able to win this one trade off. Will she be able to win the second one? That is going to be the question. 2v2. Flash used up. That was a very good flash. Peach has to respect that. Has to retreat. Nano Swarm coming in. It's going to delay. But it's a 1v2 scenario. And Peach has to take care of two of them. Takes one down. She has to get that click in. Gets the angle.
What the heck it was?
It was insane, Dungeon.
Clutch.
Whoa, that's a clutch coming in. That the burst shots was so amazing, man. Scared. What's a clutch, man? I hope so that it's like वो चला ही गया था round, but a Sage coming in as a beast classic. जरूर eliminate करेंगे and उसके बाद round को अपने हाथ में लेंगे. We can see that Zul is from the both side of the Omen. They are on the MVP side. What we can say is that the kill difference is much more. But right now, what I can say is the probability of having a comeback, sorry. But of having a comeback right now, what do you say, Scared?
High possibility. It is a high possibility. Clutch round उनके favor में आ गया है and now they're gonna have the gun advantage as well. Sage का slow used up again in towards the mid. उन्हें पता है that Oni Claws like to have that mid control. They like to make the noise in that mid. But उसके बावजूद भी vents और mails दोनों को hold करके रखा हुआ है. Deep goes in with the hawk, tries to go in for the spray as well. Has already got the cue that there might be one person present. But look at how quickly they're just changing the style. काफी ज़्यादा chances है the next fight that we are going to see will be towards the garage. The trade off आता हुआ वहाँ पे. They are actually going in and taking those full fights. Jollies goes for the paranoia. But कोई follow up अभी नहीं. And yes, we are finally heading in towards that mid-round silence.
I hope so that Omen is getting the sound right. But right now, Rave Aliza still holding the side. Is a proper martial shot coming from Snipe who eliminates more from the attacker side. Right now, what we can say is Zul is getting a trade off with a classic, better eco round. Snipe just came back and still holding what's gonna happen, but Preach Gaming White ही जरूर एक kill लेंगे and उसका एक trade जरूर लिया जाएगा from the right. Is a situation of a 1v3 and I hope so. What? Avinti get another trade. It's a 24 HP. Maybe a clutch situation. I don't hope so, but no time, and defender absolutely won the match. A better round coming in, maybe comeback coming in. I don't want to predict because I know, scared.
I mean, Caster's curse is absolutely real, but as of now, the curse is going to be this round, that too on the heads of Ecstasy, because it is a full buy for the side of Oni Claws, and they have to still work with a couple of Spectres. They've got a Bulldog. They are having this one Kiro rifle in the hands of Snipu, so not playing with the Marshal this time. Can still hold again the angle of the ramp. Was able to get 2 trades there. It is highly possible that we might still see the similar kind of defensive setup that they've been going with, dumping utilities in the mid side and then holding those angles. And yeah, that's exactly what's happening as of now. No disrespect shown. They're not moving forward. They're just respecting the smokes that's blocking the vision and say it slow. Bye, Peach. Just the default setups that they've been doing in from all the previous rounds.
Yeah, we can see a push coming in maybe to the side of B, but we can see Z3ST holding the mid, maybe just waiting that जब भी time मिले, जब भी B side पे वो लोग घुसे तो I can push from mid, but right now Mo flash करेंगे, push जरूर करेंगे, utils का इस्तेमाल करेंगे, जरूर एक player को spot किया जाएगा, spray भी किया जा रहा है, push जरूर नहीं किया जाएगा, but Mo with a low HP, less than a 10 HP I can say, but right now the patience level को check किया जा रहा है, देखने को मिल पाएगा कि वो कैसे करके aggress करेंगे. They are still holding the place. We can say a rotation may be coming in, but what omen from the attacker side. What we have seen is from the back Zulestin जरूर eliminate कर देंगे snipe gun, उसके साथ साथ Z3ST इसका एक अच्छा trade out करेंगे, eliminate करेंगे डिफेंडर्स के रेस को. बहुत ही बेहतरीन गेम प्ले हम लोग को देखने को मिल पाएगा फ्रॉम द ओनी क्लब, बट एक अच्छा ट्रेड हम लोग को दीप Z9 के साइड से देखने को मिल पाएगा. हील जरूर दिया जा रहा है सेज को, एक बेहतरीन कॉम्बो हम लोग को देखने को मिल पाएगा. एक 4v3 का सिचुएशन कमिंग इन, अ सिचुएशन वेयर दे गोना क्लच और वेयर दे गोना विन, बट राइट नाउ अवेंती एक और ट्रेड लेंगे, दूसरा तीसरा ट्रेड, दोनों एक साइड से आते एलिमिनेट हो जाएंगे. स्केयर्ड, व्हाट अ राउंड इट वाज.
रेडी जस्ट नॉट स्टॉपिंग. 2 ब्लास्ट पैक उन्होंने फेंक किए थे वेंट के अंदर, जस्ट फोर्सिंग देम ऑन टू द रोप्स. ना नीचे जा सकते हैं ना ऊपर जा सकते हैं, एंड वो स्टक राइट देयर. सो पीच वाज आल्सो टेकन डाउन एंड दैट वाज अमेजिंग प्ले फ्रॉम देयर साइड. But at the end of the day, I really want to see how things are actually going to turn out in this specific round, because it's 11-4 and the economy is shattering for the side of XTC. They've only got a couple of rifles to work with as of now. It might be possible they'll be able to pull this one off. The defensive setups have been good up till now, but again, there was the opening that we were looking for and that have been found. What? Sniper gets that shorty kill on Jolly, and he's gonna get the rifle upgrade as well.
Yeah, that's snipe. Maybe get the A site. What? Yeah, what we can say is that the aggression coming in from the side of B, and maybe they're gonna play on the side of retake, but Mo नहीं, वो जरूर eliminate कर देंगे सेज को, एक बेहतरीन elimination, and उसके साथ साथ साइड पे जरूर प्लांट किया जाएगा. एक रीटेक हम लोग को जरूर देखने को मिल पाएगा, बट रीटेक के साथ साथ सीजी जरूर पीछे जाएंगे क्योंकि उनके पास एक लॉकडाउन जरूर मौजूद रहेगा, उसका एक अच्छा इस्तेमाल जरूर इस टाइप पे कर सकते हैं. 4v4 का सिचुएशन कभी भी किसी टाइप पे बन सकता है. मे बी कमिंग इन, बट नहीं, फिर भी एक और प्लेयर को एलिमिनेट करेंगे. राइट जरूर एक और प्लेयर को डाउन करेंगे फ्रॉम द साइड ऑफ डिफेंडर्स. एक 4v1 का सिचुएशन था, एंड Mo getting the third frag, won the round. It's a score of a 12-4. Deadly round because इस यहाँ से comeback करना is impossible, what we can say, but yeah, it's unpredictable. Scared.
I wouldn't exactly call it impossible. It's going to be an extremely hard climb from this point onwards. And I don't particularly see a very good buy from their side, but they still have a Phantom, they still have a Vandal, and we can see a Judge in the hands of Irene. So it is possible that she might surprise the members of um, Oni Claws
You should
by sitting
run.
at one of those angles. But Omen Smoke comes in. Probably Avanti might go in for the ball. We do have the ult coming in from XTC. They're actually pushing forward. There we go, pink shells just to clear the angles. Irene is just quietly sitting in the smoke. Slow up, used up.
Spike
Will have
planted.
to stay there. They have to stay put. Otherwise, sound cues, but Nano Swarm comes in. Gonna get her low. AJ turret destroyed, so that's one utility out. But AD also holding the angle. They know they might. And they've been able to shut all of them
One
down.
enemy remaining.
Just needs one. Revelies are the only one remaining. And this has been horrible. Mo comes in for the final trade-off. And that is going to be a great victory coming in for the side of Oni Claws. Yet again, game 2 on split. This team seems unbeatable.
What I can say is a nice try coming from the side of XTC. The way of gameplay we have witnessed right now is good. They made mistakes. They're gonna learn it. They had some of the back stages like थोड़े comms में भी problem हुए होंगे या split map उनका मे भी थोड़ा सा problem बना था because right before the match Oni Claus played the split map and they better get to know about the map rather than I can see with the XTC. But what
Right.
we're gonna say is a comeback harder. Comeback harder is never give up, right? They have played very well. We can see that Zolis with a top frag. What we can see, Zolis from the side, Zolis from the side of Oni Claw, top frag with a 17 kills, and the Peach Gaming YT from the side of XTC get the 10 frags. What we can say is scared.
They both
How
played
was your
strong.
experience? Yeah, how was your
Yeah,
experience?
they both been playing insane. The game plan was straightforward, and they were actually trying to execute onto that. However, at the end of the day, we know that Oni Claw's defense is been like almost unbeatable on split, and they've shown it to us in 2 continuous matches. However, I was actually expecting a little more from the defense coming in from XTC. They had those utilities, they were going in for those setups, but I personally feel like that after round 1 and round 2, they kinda started to use a lot more utilities towards mid than necessary, and this was the thing that Oni Claws caught on. So इसलिए they were just showing their mid presence early so that they would just bait out all the utilities that were being dumped up by XTC on towards that mid, ताकि उनको दूसरी साइड पे ओपनिंग मिल जाए, उन इसी चीज का उन्होंने फायदा उठाया, एंड दे नो कि ए साइड पे इट वाज अ फेयरली इजी retake that was being coming in, so they decided to just quickly go in for towards that B side, and Rady playing in that off angle, the crossfire setup absolutely amazing. The initiation honestly was given by Avanti because she was being the bait in that situation, while the other angles were just being held by Sidzi and as well as Jolly. So entirely perfect play from their own side, and जहां पे भी जरूरत थी मोही के flashes उस जगह पे आ रहे थे, so these were the things that actually helped them get the win in this specific match as well. But we still have third match remaining, guys, and you do want to stay tuned for that, as we are going to witness these teams clash on once again in the third and final match of the evening. So make sure to stay tuned, we will be right back.
Guys,
स्वागत है आप सभी का WCS में presented by Z3ST Esports, and we are going to go in match number 3. That is going to be between the teams One Hit Delete, and they will be taking on Ecstasy. हम पिछले 2 मैचेस से स्प्लिट को देख रहे थे as a map, but इस बारी वो चीज चेंज होने वाली है. We are going to witness another map जिसके बारे में डिस्कस करने के लिए आएंगे none other than Dungeon.
Yo, thank you, Scared, for the opportunity. We can say that कि जैसे कि हम लोग को मैचेस पहले देखने को मिल पाया था. XTC they have played very well, but due to some reasons, due to some comms you can say, और कुछ भी टीम coordinations के कारण मैचेस उतने अच्छे नहीं गए, उतने सही नहीं गए. Oni Claws में भी उनके पास ज़्यादा एक्सपीरियंस, ज़्यादा वो फ्लॉस पे थे, तो वो अच्छे गेम प्ले वो निकाल पाए. एंड या that's not the end. We do have the next match, which is with we in the XTC and the team which is One Hit Delete, right? Scared, what do you think कि matches कैसे निकलेंगे, I mean to say निकलेंगे. And guys, on a few seconds we're gonna head the map selection round. Till then, Scared, you can say that, bro. So as we can say that due to some technical issues, we can say that
I'm back.
Sorry,
I'm back.
my bad.
No, it's
Yeah.
absolutely fine. So, yeah, I was answering your question by saying that the way the match is going to move forward is going to be figured out by the map, which we are having right in front of us. Pearl was banned out, and so was Lotus, SN Fracture, Haven, and Split. And finally, the map we're going to witness will be Icebox. And I've really been waiting for this one specific map, and it is going to be defensive side for One Hit Delete, while XTC will be on the offensive side. So that is something that we are going to witness in this one. Now we know from Split that the defensive side of One Hit Delete has been really very strong. क्योंकि हमें पता है they literally went toe to toe when they were against the side of Oni Claws. So I am expecting them to at least get 7 rounds on defense bare minimum. Icebox हमें पता है थोड़ा सा attack favoring map भी है, तो उस हिसाब से I'm expecting at least 6 to 7 rounds or maybe 8 if they're playing on the next league and they've got some perfect reads. But again, Ecstasy is also so very strong in this specific scenario. तो अभी देखना पड़ेगा how things are going to turn out, as we will quickly head into the agent selection mode and देखेंगे क्या compositions हमारे सामने आने वाले हैं. पता चलेगा क्या select करने वाले ये लोग agents. I'm expecting kind of similar kind of composition from the side of One Hit Delete जो कि वो लेकर आए थे. आपको क्या लगता है Dungeon?
Yeah, as you have said before कि मैचेस मतलब जो XTC थी और जो हम लोग को मैच देखने को मिले थे, सेम एजेंट्स हम लोग को देखने को अभी मिल रहे हैं. स्नाइपर विद अ जेट एंड यू कैन सी रेव अलीजा विद अ वाइपर. या आई होप कि बोथ साइड वाइपर हम लोग को देखने को मिल पाएगा. उसके साथ साथ सोवा भी देखने को मिल पाया था विद द
Select your
सेम
agent.
कॉम्पोजिशन. बट या इट्स एज वी कैन से इन द XTC देयर इज अ duelist, राइट? What do you say, Scared, कि duelist पे मैच कैसे निकलने वाला है from your POV?
Honestly, since it is Icebox and we're witnessing Reina as well as Jet coming in, तो we know that attack favoring map है थोड़ा सा, तो early hits aggressive plays अगर हमें देखने को मिलेंगे one hit delete की side से, तो there is a high possibility that they will be the ones who will actually get the win in this specific map. And I'm looking at the entire composition that's coming in from Ecstasy. They've got a very well balanced lineup. They've got the double sentinel set up yet again. They have got Sova for that intel and the information. Viper to get that control in, to delay the push and everything. Plus Jet, we know how important Jet is on this specific map, because you can just updraft and you can get so much information, so much value, especially if you're towards the mid side or maybe on towards the containers, maybe yellow. तो देखना है कि क्या किस तरीके से वो अपने इन गेम माइक्रोस को प्ले के अंदर लेकर आते हैं. बट लुकिंग एट कॉम्प, आई फील लाइक इट माइट बी लिटिल मोर डिफिकल्ट फॉर द साइड ऑफ One Hit Delete to defend unless they want to play aggressively and take that space, be it towards the A or be it towards that mid, but they have to play a little more aggressive.
Yeah, I totally agree with you, Skill. But right now, what we can see is there is a push now. Recon coming from the side of defenders. Who's gonna recon? Who's gonna?
Oh!
What a headshot coming in. Reaper with a ghost headshot coming in. As a situation of a 5v4. Push coming in. Dr. Oreo Sniper with
Spike
double
down A.
kill. We can see the position of a 3v2. Sniper with a low HP. What's gonna happen next is unpredictable. But right now, Potato Bay was still holding a good side. Deep Z to 9k. Still match depends upon Snipe
player
2k.
standing.
Snipe 2k. Totally depend upon you. Low HP. This is a situation of a 1v2, but Sniper with a low HP, we can say it is a 1v1. So it's a situation of a 1v1. Kitsune versus the Viper of the defender. Let's see. Revaliza may pick, may kill him.
Timing!
They're playing on a timing. They just
Spikes down.
what they planted. Revaliza still get the frag with a headshot, with a wall headshot. You can say defusing the spike. What a lovely round it was here.
Absolutely. Ecstasy just not stopping, but able to get that shutdown in. I mean, that's been insane play coming in from their side. But as of now, I really want to see how things are going to turn out in the second round, as they've basically got enough credits to get that buys in. They're going to get the Spectres as well as the Marshal along with the half shield, but it's going to be a full save round for one hit delete. Now, जैसे कि हम बात कर रहे थे, since we are seeing the double duelist composition that's coming in from Ecstasy, उन्हें preemptively वो space लेनी पड़ेगी. They have to play aggressive and they would want to get that information and make those plays. And वही चीज होती हुई हमको दिखी थी. Timing was absolutely perfect. That went in favor of one hit delete, and you know she was able to get the plant in as well. But उसके बावजूद the shutdown that came in from Ray Valiza, absolutely perfect. तो इसी चीज को अभी हमें और होते हुए भी देखना है. They've still got the setup towards the A side, but mid control will probably be the name of the game. That is a normal Viper wall जो कि हम randomly setup होते हुए देखते हैं towards the B side. Basically the default wall that we usually see. Or was also there, but the shock dart not quite getting the damage onto them. Snakebite coming in as well. Sage wall. Perfect. I really thought कि शायद कर दिया था.
This is just a perfect wall, scared.
Exactly.
Wall it was. It is, sorry.
Yes, they actually got the plant in as well. Dungeon, क्या लगता है वो defend कर पाएंगे इस plant के defuse?
But as you have said, defend. Reina coming back from it, getting 3 frags, sniping from the straight, 1 frag, and what a round coming from the side of XTC. They got it. The flawless of the defenders. The lovely round. Yeah, I totally said that it's a lovely start for the team XTC. They got the kills, they got the momentum, they got the power which is needed to win the rounds. But right now, one hit delete, still thinking to get some rounds before the you can say the swap of the rounds. But right now, what we can say is the defending is gonna be tougher. It's gonna be tougher for them. Let's see what's gonna happen next. Still.
Deploying drone.
Again? Do they have enough area to actually get that plant in? Position being revealed. Owl drone to get that information out. Ball goes down. Spam comes in. Plant is still not there. No, the plant is still not there. And the trades, though, there's going in favor of the side of one hit KO. There comes in the cloud burst. They will try to get that plant. Spam will probably come in, but the weapon advantage and the trades they're getting in. Pete, the only one remaining as of now. It might actually be a flawless round. Tries to go in for the second, but a long peak will be able to help them get another round. Plant point bhi unhone nikal liya hai, so that's one point as well. It's the first round that they've gone, received. Are they actually going in for Odin? Irene? No, ठीक है, उन्होंने change कर लिया. Otherwise,
Yeah.
that might have come as a surprise for the members of
Yeah.
the side of One Hit KO.
Yeah, that was a nice try for you can see the defenders. But you got what I can say is the top fragger from the defenders is the Irene with the 3 frags and the Sage from the attackers with the same 3 frags. Potato Bebos still pushing in with the spike. ड्रोन जरूर किया जाएगा एंड देखने को मिल पाएगा कि क्लियर आउट करते हैं वाइपर को जरूर वो टैग करेंगे टैग के साथ साथ पुश करेंगे पोटैटो में बहुत फर्स्ट फ्रैग कमिंग इन रेना को जरूर एलिमिनेट करेंगे जरूर सामने के साइड पे जाएंगे क्लाउड बर्स्ट फ्रॉम द साइड ऑफ वाइपर जरूर आएगा स्पाइक प्लान जरूर किया जाएगा लवली बॉल कमिंग इन फ्रॉम द साइड ऑफ सेज स्प्रे जरूर दिया जाएगा पोटैटो में बस प्लांटिंग द स्पाइक प्लांट हो चुका है पोजिशो का सिचुएशन from the side of attackers, defend from the side of attackers. Sage के पास जरूर revive रहेगा. Meanwhile, sniper जरूर एक को निकाले हैं. Meanwhile, Naziken Phantom के साथ 2 player को eliminate करेंगे and Peach Gaming IT उसका trade out करेंगे. Potato Peppers revive का इस्तेमाल करेंगे. Sitsune को जरूर revive करेंगे. Sniper trying to defuse the spike, but it's a situation of a 1v2 जरूर eliminate करेंगे Viper को and it's a situation of a 1v2. Right now, defuse भी हुआ जाएगा. It's a ninja defuse coming in as a club coming in from the side of Sniper. What a lovely clutch coming in from the side of the defenders. That is XTC. What do you say, Scared?
I'm still surprised why they were just so far away from the plant. क्योंकि पूरा टाइम उनको सिर्फ रोटेशन में लगा. They were nowhere near the spike and that has been a massive misplay coming in from One Hit KO. XTC capitalizing on that absolutely perfectly. But it has been an expensive round for them because their economy is not very good. They've still got to work with a judge, but they can hold the angle if they want to. Mazikeen just clearing off all the areas, and this might again be a B hit. They're getting the B side for absolutely free in each of these hits. They still only managed to capitalize on one of them. Would have won the previous round, but again, there comes in the Hunter's Fury. They'll try to get the tag in. None found yet.
We can say that Dr. Oreo still holding a better place behind the boxes, you can see, but rivalries Vipers जरूर अपना utilities use करेंगे. But a second headshot coming in. But निकाल सकते हैं, but a shotgun. With the shotgun, he got it. Maybe another frag. उनके पास फ्लैशेस नहीं है, फ्लैश करके नहीं कर सकते. स्पॉटेड जरूर है, डिफ्यूज जरूर किया जाएगा, बट कित्सू ने जरूर एक ट्रेड लेंगे उसके ऊपर. पीच के लिए वाइट एलिमिनेट होंगे. तो सिचुएशन ऑफ 1v2 अगेन. लेट्स सी कैसे करके निकालते हैं. प्लेयर को डाउन करेंगे, दूसरा प्लेयर अभी भी होल्ड कर रहे हैं. दूसरा पीक करेंगे. ये नहीं बन गया क्लच. But what we can say is a nice try coming from the side of a defenders, attackers. Well played this round. वो mistake हम लोग को फिर से देखने को नहीं मिला Scared.
Absolutely, One Hit KO ने अपनी गलती के ऊपर कैपिटलाइज जरूर किया इस राउंड के अंदर, and I've got the second one. But again, you know, I personally feel like that giving the B side again and again in these situations is something that Team Ecstasy should avoid, because they're not being able to get those retakes in perfectly, as they do have to clear in those angles. I personally thought that Irene would be able to get 2 or 3 of them out of the picture. There we go, double up draft. Trying to find something. Dr. Rulio will have to just settle in for that.
Found them.
Rambot has been activated. They found Irene, but she wins the trade. Blade Storm connects though. Trade coming back 1 for 1, and Mazikeen making sure that her team stays in the lead 4v3. And they're just going in towards the A side this time. No need to go in for a big rotation towards B. That's we go. The damage coming in. Peach gets one, gets traded as well as quickly as possible. But there's still a possibility.
That's a probability of getting come back light, because there's a situation of a 3v2. एक को trade जरूर निकाल पाएंगे तो Reaper with a headshot coming with a Vandal जरूर situation घुमा सकते हैं, because रेवलिजा के पास एक पिस्टल मैं बोलूँ फ्रेंजी मौजूद है उनके पास. टैग भी होंगे विद सोवाज यू कैन से ड्रोन, बट राइट नाउ सिचुएशन कभी भी घूम सकता है, बट नहीं. इट्स अ नॉट क्लियर कट एंड द स्कोर इज नाउ 3-3. व्हाट डू यू से Scared? पिछले मैच से ये मैच हम लोग को पूरा अलग देखने को मिल पा रहा है. इट्स अ मैच वेयर द बोथ द टीम्स गेट बैलेंस विद द स्कोर्स, राइट?
Absolutely. But I honestly feel like looking at these attacks again and again, um, the upper hand is definitely in favor of the side of one hit, because the thing is that the whole composition is not being answered as of now. But हमें पता है कि Icebox is an aggressively attack favoring map. We're seeing a double operator setup coming in as of now. Raid जरूर आने चाहिए यहाँ पे, एक ले लिया पर look at that shot by Sniper. That's absolutely sick, winning the jet duel. And it is a 4v3. For now, it is favoring the side of XTC. And they should be able to hold it on as of now. The Viper wall is, I would say, not what we normally see. Just giving them a little bit more room in this case and taking away that space. And look at that. Ray Valiza can actually hold that angle. If in case she wants to, if they're expecting an A hit, they might use that opportunity to get her into that specific area.
Revealing area.
Yeah, it's a clear-cut match. It's a clear-cut round coming in. Maybe Viper. Viper, Ray Valiza, it's upon you. Okay. That's a better trade coming in from the deep Z9K. Till now, it's a 3v2 situation. KJ's ult
30
is there.
seconds left.
अटैकर्स केजे के ऊपर जरूर थोड़ा सा दबदबा बनेगा, बट नहीं, पीछे से स्नाइपर बेहतरीन क्लासिक यूज करेंगे एंड एलिमिनेट कर देंगे सेज को. इट्स अ सिचुएशन ऑफ अ 3v2. Sorry, it's a situation of a 1v2. And right now, Kitsune is still holding a better place. Okay, a clutch coming in. Kitsune with a dual frag coming in with a clutch. What a proper gameplay coming in from the side of attackers. They are doing so good. They are doing so good with that one hit delete. Still doing so good in the match. What do you say, Scared?
I mean, that is exactly the thing, you know. Kitsune just staying put, knew where the rotation might come in from, and updraft का भी sound क्यों उनको मिल गया था. So she knew where exactly was Sniper was. I was able to take her down as well, and just because Potato was also taken out of towards that side, so she kind of gave that information as well. And इसी की वजह से she was able to pull that clutch off. Really well played and a perfect team effort. But again, Kitsune being amazing with the entire scenario. Recon dart used up again. There we go. Viper's pit coming in. They will try and hold that angle. One pick already coming in. Dr. Oreo. And they've got the pit in place, so they can easily play for this after plant. And क्योंकि हमने already देख लिया है कि बाय उतना ज़्यादा strong नहीं है, किसी का तो काफी दिक्कत आ सकती है उनको. इस बारे में नैनो स्वार्म का भी इस्तेमाल कर लिया just to deny any kind of plant. We're gonna see the Lear coming in. Yes, we will. They're not getting any information out of this one. They have to go inside that pit. They have to play in that. We're gonna see one coming in. Irene trays Potato off, and there we go. Sniper with the shotgun pick. But Oreo and Kitsune staying strong will be finally going to be a good fight win. But what is going to happen for the fight? Has been detonated. 0.66 seconds. Whoa.
It's so painful, Scared, right? You clutched it, you have killed all of your opponent, but the time beyond it, the spike, it's unpredictable, man. It's so painful, right, Scared?
600ths of a second. That was something to watch out for, but could have gone anyways. Yet, I would say XTC played really well on this specific one, but we have to see how one hit delete answer this one back with, because they're getting the plants in. It's 5-3. They've got the lead. That's the op shot. They know where the operator is. They still want to play in for this one. Peach gets the first pick though. And look at the rotation that's coming in from Ecstasy. They can move in with the pincer maneuver. Redo reses Oreo back. We're gonna witness the snipe shot. Oreo falls again. Hunter's Fury was used, but the answer from Potato. It's 1-for-1, but Reaper might actually be able to get something out of this one. Viper Wall denies all kind of vision, and that is a very good Viper Ball coming in from their side, and we are going to see the plant coming in.
That's a defender KJ ulti coming in. maybe a situation of a 3v4, but Sova has been on a low HP. Let's see कैसे करके rounds को निकालते हैं डिफेंडर्स की अल्टी को जो है वो कंप्लीट हो चुका है डीप Z9 के जरूर डिफ्यूज करेंगे बट उनके ऊपर जरूर स्प्रे आएगा रीन जरूर एक प्लेयर को डाउन करेंगे दूसरा प्लेयर डाउन करेंगे इट्स अ सिचुएशन ऑफ अ 2v2 and a 2v1 लेट्स सी कैसे करके निकालते हैं एंड Defenders got it. The Peach Gaming YT जरूर मैच को निकालेंगे and this is a better half and defenders won this round also 4-5 का score. A score of a balance, you know, कैसे करके भी निकल सकता है मैच बट what I can say scared कि मैचेस हम लोग को देखने में भी और मजा आ रहा है what your opinion scared?
Of course, everyone's enjoying the match, and as of now, I'm really looking forward to a scoreline of somewhere around 5-7, maybe. 5 going in for Ecstasy and 7 for one hit delete. But just the way, looking at the way that they've been playing with. But again, if in case these rounds go in favor of one hit delete more than this, if the gap increases further, then it might be troublesome for Ecstasy, because we know that the defense of one hit is really strong. But I really want to see how Ecstasy plays in with the attack, especially on Icebox. That's the trade. That's the opening pick. Never show your head when Sniper has the operator. Takes one down already. They're all still playing it ways too slow, holding on to their angles. They're trying to gain the information. Not playing in for mid for as of now, but you might possibly see them moving in towards the kitchen. Wait, what is that rotation? Reaper takes one down. They've got the opening on the A side. They will probably be able to move. Mazikeen, look at the position she's holding. She'll be able to go. Gets one and will be traded back. Was that a point blank? Literally point blank operator shot.
Yeah, was that a snow stroke?
Last player standing.
What I can say is a Breach coming in with a dual frag and won the round. It's a 5v5. What the 5 and 5 score line say? Scared. It's unpredictable, right? I cannot predict any score because both teams are playing so good. Is something which is needed in a match. It's making the match more intense and this gonna be a better match, you can say. Scared.
It definitely is going to be insane as of now, because 5-5, it's literally neck on neck, and we have absolutely no idea how strong these teams will be on when the sides are going to be changed. But for now, Potato gonna get that sniper in as well. We'll try to hold that space. We'll try to pick Sniper off, but we'll have to see how that turns out, because the setup is decently strong on A. They've not got a lot of people in holding on to those angles, but they're playing at the back of the side. They want to play in for the full retake. Oreo with the plate storm up has activated the dash. They're trying to take space. No, they're actually moving back. They're actually going for the rotation. And Irene being picked off. Mazikeen with that headshot from Sheriff gives them the opening pick. But again, that's the duelist, that's the lurker. Still have to find the other player. Sniper takes Mazikeen down, gets the shot is amazing. The flick coming in, the blade storm connecting. Not connected on speed, but managed to quickly retreat. But follow up coming in. Oreo takes her down. Reaper getting the trade in form of Raveliza. 3v2.
30 seconds left.
And it is favoring one hit delete as of now. They will get the plant in. Shock dart.
Spike planted.
Rizaud was not able to get anyone off. They need to grab the info. They need the recon. They need the info.
That's a situation of 3v2. Viper has been low HP. It's a 2v2. It's a clear headshot coming from Peach Gaming YT to the Dr. Oreo. Sova with a low HP from the side of defenders, attackers पे अभी भी हम लोग देख सकते हैं Viper using the lineups. There's a clear cut lineup coming in. Deep 9 kills eliminate करेंगे and maybe the time. What is the time? Was it possible? Was it possible?
No,
it is possible. It is possible. It is possible. It is possible. Oh! Defenders won this round. This is a clear cut
Last
win.
round in the half.
Oh, that was so good coming from the side of defenders, attackers की बात करूँ, that's you can say it's a nice try for them because what we can say कि lineup भी बहुत अच्छा लगाया था Viper का, but after that थोड़ा सा अगर aggression नहीं दिखाते Viper तो may have happened कि वो round को निकाल पाए, but right now it's a timeout. What you can say, Scared?
They literally just snatched the words out of my throat. My brain is just bursting at this point, looking at how close these rounds are. How close are these teams playing in? I mean, Spike detonating with just 0.66 seconds left to defuse, and they're defusing the Spike when there's just only 0.38 seconds left for detonation. That is just out of this world, and it is absolutely insane. The defuse was not done halfway, and that was the reason why it became so freaking close. I'm literally just out of my chair at this point. I'm just standing, I'm jumping around because these two teams are just not stopping. They've been absolutely insane. But I really want to see what is going to be the scenario in this last round of the half. It's been back and forth again and again. 6-5 is the scoreline. Will it be a 6-6 or will it be a 7-5? I kind of expected a 7-5, but maybe in favor of one hit. However, Team Ecstasy, with those clutches that they're coming forward with the shots that Sniper is hitting, with the plays that their KJ is making, I mean, the way they're coming back in this match is something to watch out for. I want to see how they're going to answer back with mid control, probably might be the name of the game. Irene picking the first trade.
Guys, my ult is ready.
That was a clear cut. Mazikan planting the spike. Sniper with a blitz from
planted.
kill. Let's see the situation of a 3v3. Okay, Dr. Audio with a trio frag. Let's see, Peach Gaming YT traded him out. Let's see कैसे करके matches को निकालते हैं. I hope Peach Gaming YT till she can clutch it out. What do you say, Scared?
It is going to be difficult. It's going to be very difficult. 1v2 is the scenario, and there's the Viper pit that she has to deal with. The HP is gonna move down, and that to a lot. If she can get the... What?
Concentrate.
1 HP!
Who run?
She's suffering 1 HP, but Hunter's Fury comes in, connects, and finishes her off. They had to utilize 2 ultimates
Switching
to stop
sides.
that. Literally, they had to use the 2 ultimates, but finally they were able to get that round. 7-5 was not the case, and it is going to be a 6-6 situation. Let's see how things are going to turn out in this half when the sides have been changed, and this one hit KO will be on the defensive side. We know they've been strong, but I want to look how strong it is going to be Ecstasy on offense, because they've got a very high chance with the double duelist comp that we've been discussing from the starting. If they play aggressive, if they try to take the fights towards the side of team one hit, they will have a massive advantage. With the Reyna, with Jet, they can take so much space so quickly, and we know how, Reyna can just go in for those finishes and quickly just take them all out.
Feeling sight.
She can literally kind of go 1v5, not exactly 1v5, but if they die 1 by 1 by 1, then she will have the upper hand. She can heal herself up. With the Leah, can get the people out, but the Sniper not stopping with those clicks will be taken out. Potato trading her. Let's get the planted. Maybe not. Dungeon.
Okay, that was funny too. There's a situation of a 3v2. Let's see, Irene can get a 1 frag. Okay, with a 1 frag, Reaper has been eliminated. Let's see how it's gonna be. Let's see the situation of a 3v2 with a low HP of Sage and KJ of the defender side. It's a situation of 2v3. Right now, what I can say is it's still winnable from both the side. If Sage can heal him or KJ, it's still winnable. Okay, a
30
great
seconds
damage
left.
given to Peach Gaming YT. A recon dart coming in. Maziken has been spotted. Right now, what I can say is it's a sneak peek coming from the Peach Gaming White is still holding, still thinking what's gonna do. But Rave, Aliza planting the spike on the A side, holding a better place. She may have lineups, I don't know, but let's predict it. But Maziken scared. What? She just
What?
followed Peach Gaming White. She just literally followed and diffusing. Peach Potato
What?
Weavers is
There's the
diffusing it. Lineup coming in, half diffused. What's gonna happen next? This maybe diffusing, but
Player
Reza
standing.
came in, get a kill. Peach Gaming White getting a kill. Still able to defend the
Last player
spike, and Mazikin,
It's too late.
you gonna do it.
It's
Still
too late.
painful for the defenders. Yeah, there's a clear cut good round coming in. There's an intense round coming in. Scared. What do you say about the round as we have witnessed it?
I personally feel like that Potato getting the spike halfway up was a really good play. We were expecting the lineups to come in from Ravelisa, and she did exactly that. But I expected Mazikeen to quickly move in that rotation. She had an amazing opportunity in this case, wherein she could have just backstabbed them. Even though the plant was there, they had the numbers advantage. They still could have played with the 2v2. But again, they had no idea where Maziken would have been. She tried, she got those two pickers, but was not able to defuse the spike because of the delay in the plant. But the position was revealed. We might see some early aggression plays. Maziken has been taken out already.
Yeah, that's a proper aggressive gameplay we have witnessed right now, because the way of push we have seen from the side of attackers is too good. And as we have said,
Player standing.
Sniper get a kill of Viper, and Peach Gaming with a KJ, and Irene get the frag of Sage from the side of Defend. It's a score of a 8-6. Scared.
Exactly.
Two scores leads from the side of defending. What do you say? Scared?
They got the pistol, and it was kind of obvious they're gonna get the next one as well. They're being aggressive just as they need to be. They've got the
Ooh.
server for the information, and they're working forward with that. They use the leer as well to stop the the opponents to get the information onto them. But this round is going to be a little important if we're looking at from the side of one hit delete, because it's their full buy round. If they lose this one, then they're gonna jump into the next round absolutely broke, and it will put a high chance for the side of Ecstasy to jump into those double stages. But the Viper ball is up. Where's the beast? Spam coming in. Sniper being taken down a little bit low. Still can hold the angle. Got the spike in the area. They just have to go in for the plant.
Maybe a better plant coming in. There's a Spectre where you can say it's a Spectre versus Vandal. Just spray off and one tab. It's a difference between a spray and one tab. As a one tab, Maziken gets a headshot of the deep Z9K, but Sniper sprays off Dr. Oreo with a better trade of Reaper. Snipes down the snipe you. Let's see Irene. Gonna get a better trade coming from Irene. What a trade coming in. Let's see what's
30
gonna happen
seconds
next. But the same situation कुछ भी हो सकता है. दूसरे के ऊपर push किया जाएगा. एक को डाउन करेंगे, दूसरे को भी डाउन करेंगे. एक better flick. A beast flick coming from the side of Reaper. It's a situation of a 2v2 planting. White
remaining.
करके निकालते
Spike
हैं.
planted.
कितने एक बार डाउन करेंगे. And with the side of Potato में balls. वो दूसरे प्लेयर को भी डाउन करेंगे. It's a score of a 8-7. Intense match coming in. Both the teams getting better. Both the teams trying their best to get this match, because this is a best of one women community series. Scared.
Absolutely, and they've got the weapons that they needed. They've saved it, but of course, Team XTC made it a little bit expensive for them. But we'll have to wait and see how they're going to turn it around in this specific scenario. I want to see how they, are going to move forward in this one, because they've got the win in the most important round that they needed to, and now they just need to move forward with this momentum. They're getting their plans in, but it is still being a little bit problematic. I want to see what happens when both of the teams are actually on the same page with the same weapons. Because Irene just went in with some insane shots, with those insane plays, got the weapon upgrade as well. But just the sheer, burst potential that is playing, it's getting very difficult for them to come back. Still 8-7, very close. I want to see how they are going to move forward in this game, just as I said.
Yeah, I totally agree with you, Scared. But right now, what we can see is Dr. Oreo with a classic. Uh, eh, she's gonna buy a Bucky, you can say. But right now, what can sorry, a judge. Yeah, it's a judge. And right now, what we can see is a score of a 8-7, maybe complete gameplay coming from both the sides. And KJ doing the setups. And right now, what I can say is two players holding the A side, three players holding the B side, and the attackers are trying to get aggressive in the side of A. Still may get a kill, both kill, but snipe you, get a kill, trades him. Irene gets a kill, and with the back of Peach Gaming YT gets the kill of a Kitsune, a better aggressive gameplay coming from the side of attackers, from the side of XTC. Okay, Deep Z9K get the kill of the duelist of the defenders. That is Dr. Oreo. Still two-man standing from the side of defenders. That is Potato Bebos and also the Reaper. But unfortunately, Irene and Peach Gaming YT gets an elimination of both the players. Right now, it's a score of a 9-7 with a 2 lead XTC. What's gonna happen next? I don't know. But I gonna say that it's an interesting and intense match. What do you say, Scared?
I'm expecting a hero rifle in the hands of Reaper, but nope, they're just gonna go in for the save. Sheriff and a couple of frenzies to work with two classics. They'll probably have to move together in this one. And looking at how flexible the plants are coming in from the side of Ecstasy, I'm a little bit scared for one hit. Yes, this is definitely difficult in this round, but look at the way they're moving. Look at the amount of noise they're making. They've basically told them that we're coming in from mid. We're behind you. Perfectly play from a team does not stop.
Spike down.
And on the back of Revalisa takes one down. Oreo still somehow trying to get the numbers back. Does not get the weapon upgrade at all. Has to work with a classic and will be taken down by Snipoo. But what an insane Lear play by Irene. My goodness.
That was a clear-cut, aggressive gameplay coming from the side of Irene. Because what I say is the frags they got. You can see the kill. You can see the kill fit, right? The 20 kills with the Peach Gaming YT and the Snipey with also 20 kills. Wow. That's a proper buy. And we can see that it's a proper buy coming from both the teams. And right now, what I can say is a proper gameplay coming from the both sides. What do you say, Scared?
I mean, as of now, what I can see is that all of them have their ultimates online apart from killjoys from both of the teams. So they've got a lot of utility to work with. So we might see the Viper Spit coming in from them. And still surprised why one hit have not directly used it. Probably on A or maybe on B. But the trades are still going in their favor. So that's one good thing to work with. They're holding their angles. And they have been punishing the aggressive plays that were coming in this time from the side of Ecstasy. This last member remaining, position revealed, takes one down, will be traded off. Classic in the hands of Oreo is still as problematic as an Vandal. They'll be able to take all of them out of the picture, and now they also have the ultimate available for Killjoy. So that lockdown, the Viper's bit, both of them can come in, might give them the advantage in this one. But seriously, I'm expecting why they're not using the Viper Spit in order to just stop the force on towards one of the side, and Viper can literally just play as an anchor when she has that. So I am expecting one hit to make a play along with that. They also have the Hunter's Fury. They can put Sova onto the other side and can make sure that they can provide the cover to Viper if in case they are trying to push towards that.
Yeah, Scared. I totally agree with you. The way of aggressiveness we have watched it till now from the side of attackers and also the sides from the defenders is better. What we can say, but right now, what I can say is a score of a 10 and 8. इस मोमेंटम पर मैं बोलूँ तो डिफेंडर्स के पास सारे अल्टीज ही अभी भी मौजूद है। उसके साथ साथ अगर मैं बोलूँ अटैकर्स पे तो अभी उनके पास वाइपर्स का अल्टीमेट अभी यूज कर सकते हैं फ्रॉम बोथ द साइड। डिफेंडर्स के पास भी वाइपर का अल्टी है, बट देखने को मिल पाएगा कि राउंड कैसे निकलता है। टिल देन स्केर्ड यू कैन कंटिन्यू द मैच।
I mean, absolutely. If the plant goes in, then we definitely are expecting the Viper Spit from Devaliza. But we'll have to see how they can get the plant in. Irene did use the Empress, but was taken down pretty quickly. And we're going to see an attack operator coming in. That might actually come as a surprise. So there we go. Hunter's Fury used up, does not get the tag. And the Hunter's Fury for the answer back as well coming in. And both of them just trying to clear those areas. We're not able to get anyone, but it was still a 1-for-0 trade. And it was in favor of the side of Ecstasy. They can go in, hunt that. Still waiting for it though. Can get the Viper Spit in as well.
Yeah, like what I can say is a proper trade out of a Dr. Oreo. Traded out a Reen with a Vandal. Right now थोड़ा सा होल्ड किया जा रहा है 18 HP के साथ। मासी के जरूर होल्ड करे, देखने को मिल पाएगा वो कैसे करके निकालेंगे। बट अब विद द सेम पोटैटो भी वो जरूर रिवाइव करेंगे डॉक्टर ओरियो को। इट्स सिचुएशन ऑफ अ 4v4। HP जरूर दोनों टीम के पास बरकरार रहेगा। बट राइट नाउ स्नाइपू मिड कंट्रोल लेना चाहेंगे। मिड से जरूर वॉच आउट करके रोटेशन दिया जाएगा टू द ए साइड। बट लेट्स सी व्हाट्स गोना हैपन नेक्स्ट। स्नाइपू विद अ स्नाइपर इन हैंड। लेट्स सी व्हाट्स गोना हैपन नेक्स्ट। स्नाइपू ए को निकाल सकते हैं। ओके थोड़ा सा विप्ड आउट हुए, बट बेटर ऑफ वो दूसरा ट्रेड ले पाए। एज आई सेड एज अ क्लियर कट ट्रेटर शॉट कमिंग इन। उसके साथ साथ 3-9 के जरूर एक प्लेयर को लेंगे। उसके साथ साथ फ्रीज गेमिंग वाइट डॉक्टर ओरियो को भी एलिमिनेट करेंगे। दैट्स अ बेटर ट्रेड ऑफ कित्सुने। इट्स अ नाइस ट्राई फॉर हिम। इट्स अ नाइस ट्राई फॉर द टीम ऑफ डिफेंडर्स। इट्स अ स्कोर ऑफ 11-8 scared.
I'm just waiting to see the Viper Spit. Why are they holding on to that? Just deny the entire entry of one specific site. They have the lockdown as well to work with, or are they just waiting for the lockdown of Deep to go out? It is a possibility that that might be the case, but they still have the utilities to actually destroy that lockdown. They can figure out the position of the lockdown and they can just spam it with utilities to stop that. They had the Hunter's Fury as well, but it was used up in the previous round as of now. But it seems very difficult. It's already 11-8, and now this is going to be a save round. Though Oreo might want to change things a bit. And she has the Blade Storm online, and finally we are seeing the Viper Spit. But it is going to be finally from the side of one hit KO. Valisa takes down Potato in that skirmish. Irene still trying to play the lurk, still trying to look for a pick. And the B side's entry is denied, so they'll have to play it along A.
Yeah, it's a situation of a 4v4. Attackers still have two ultis. As I have said, Deep may use the ulti. I don't know. I cannot predict with a Stinger. Kitsune is still waiting for the opponents to come in. But till then, what I can say is lockdown आ चुका है and Viper जरूर अपने utilities use करे to plant the spike safely. But as I said, safely, Irene got the trade of Reaper. Right now it's a situation of a 4v3. But right now KJ के अल्टी अटैकर का KJ का अल्टी यूज हुआ, फटाफट से डिफेंडर का भी हो गया। What's gonna happen? It is nothing. वो थोड़ा सा विप्ड आउट हम लोग को देखने को मिल पाया डॉक्टर ओरियो। अगर एक ब्लेड स्टॉप कनेक्ट होता तो जरूर वो निकाल पाते, बट जरूर के साथ जरूर वो एलिमिनेट करेंगे। ऐसा सिचुएशन ऑफ 2v1। लेट्स सी कैसे करके निकालते हैं। हाफ डिफ्यूज्ड कित्सुने स्टिल पुशिंग इट आउट, स्टिल थिंकिंग, बट वो Deep zarur. Yeah, it's a double peak, and Deep eliminates
Match point
of the defender side. It's a better match point, as we have said. It's a round 21 score of a 12-8. It's a match point. What do you say, Scared?
They did utilize their ultimates, but I personally feel like that they took way too long in that. As soon as they saw the lockdown coming in from the side of Deep, I was expecting Kitsune to do exactly the same, to not allow them the room, to just entirely force them out of the site. Even if they would have got the plant in, it would not have been without the risk of actually getting detained, and that would have given them the advantage. But again, the Viper ball coming in, and we will see that it's gonna go for an A hit yet again, and that too a pretty quick one. Also revealing the possession, Saifu spamming the action, gets one and gets the opener. Kitsune gets Irene out of the picture, and there we go, dash used up, but not quite out towards the wall, and that is gonna be the Viper split coming in. And this time it will be from Rebeliza. She takes one down. Last trade-off. Let's see if she actually manages to get her. No, comes from behind. Takes the round for her team. It is the match point, but they still have a chance. One step at a time. The economy of Ecstasy is not going to shatter at all. They've got a lot of credits in their bank account. But still, at least they've got one more lifeline.
Yeah, like it was a nice try for the team of attackers, for the team of the XTC, but for a one mistake, or you can say for one comms, it just didn't happen and then didn't match up. So right now what I can say is aggression हम लोग को जरूर ये साइड पे फिर से देखने को मिल पा रहा है. थोड़ा सा जो है हम लोग को aggression देखने के साथ साथ सोवा ऑन द साइड ऑफ ए हम लोग को जरूर देखने को मिल पाएगा, जरूर एक प्लेयर को डाउन कर पाएंगे. यस, स्नाइपी को वो एलिमिनेट करेंगे एंड इरीन उसका एक अच्छा ट्रेड करेंगे. डॉक्टर ओरियो स्टिल होल्डिंग अ बेटर प्लेस, बट इरीन with the Empress, what's gonna happen? It's not predictable, but right now what headshot coming in from the side of Dr. Oreo with a guardian, man. That's so good headshot coming in. Potato Bebo still holding. Is a situation of a 3v3. Get a frag, get the second frag, and Kitsune get the frag of the priest over from the attacker side. It's a situation of a 1v2.
That was such a beautiful setup.
Yeah, it's a lineup coming from the side of Keys in the attacker side. Still holding. It may happen. Half defuse जरूर किया जाएगा. 5 HP रहेगा. Maybe what's gonna happen? Defuse जरूर दिया जाएगा. वो फिर से थोड़ा सा चूक के लिए Ecstasy didn't get the round fully, didn't get the match of the best of one woman community series. Scared.
Absolutely, and look at the credits now. If in case, Ecstasy are not able to get the win in this round, then it is a high possibility that we are going to see an overtime. Because they don't have the credits to buy for the next round. In case they lose this one, they don't have the credits to buy for the next. So we will possibly see an overtime, and that might be the comeback of a lifetime. I am looking for that possibility. Because it can definitely happen. No ultimates for anyone to work with. They're quite far away from them. So it's just sheer guns. And the IGLing that's going to come in from both of these. The ball in towards... Yeah. The ball in towards A. Going to deny a lot of information. But... I don't want to see where's going to be the Viper wall coming in for them. Whoa! Snaipu. That's quite an HP that you're safe with.
Toxins going up.
And I think so that it still might be an A hit. Because they've got the wall up again, just like in the same angle. But if they want, they can play it as a fake.
Sorry to interrupt here. The moment they can put it to B. Because only in B, but no, they have planting the spike in A and D. Get another frag. Kitsune gets snipe you. It's a situation of a 4v3. Toba having low ultis, but Dr. Oreo get the frag of Irene. What a clear cut free coming from utilities coming in. Utilities coming in from the Soba from the attacker side. Let's see what's gonna happen next. With Mega, who's giving white, he gets a frag. Dr. Oreo gets
One enemy remaining.
Okay.
Last player standing.
Third frag coming in, and the Rave Aliza get the elimination of Dr. Oreo. It's defusing. And what happened to the same third round coming in? It's a ninja defuse.
Are they us?
हम लोग को सेम 3 राउंड्स पे एक ही चीज देखने को मिल पाया, वो है निंजा डिफ्यूज। 3 से 3 राउंड हम लोग को देखने को मिला, सेम डिफ्यूज हम लोग को देखने को मिला, सेम अग्रेशन के साथ खेलने को देखने को मिला, सेम जगह पे प्लान किया गया, बट थोड़ा सा गेम प्ले हम लोग को अलग देखने को मिल पा रहा है। व्हाट डू यू से स्केयर्ड?
I mean, that's insane. Like, genuinely insane. They've basically done the exact same thing for 3 rounds, and just as you've been saying that. Holy smokes. I'm out of words at this point because this can be an epic comeback. Literally an epic comeback. And we might possibly see a change coming in from Ecstasy, and they are probably deciding to go in towards the B hit. But the read is right there, and the lockdown has been used up.
Yeah, attacker's lockdown has been used up. Let's see what's gonna happen next. Using his utilities is gonna make a round. But Potato Mimos get the first
Spike
trade
planted.
of this round. Dr. Oreo get the second one. On the way to the overtime. Let's see, Reaper get the third, get the first frag. And you can see the 4v2 situation. Diffusing. Man,
This is insane. This is insane.
This is also
Switching
overtime
sides.
from the
Overtime.
side of 12A to the side of 12. It's a overtime. It's a comeback. What the heck coming in from the side of one hit delete, man? Oh,
I'm just not gonna say anything at this point because that has been some insane plays by one hit. They've been doing the exact same thing for 4 rounds, and they were able to get all 4 of them. Literally all 4 of them. And every single time, one member from Ecstasy just playing it for the lineup, playing it way too off, and they were just not able to get that last lineup in. So that has been highly problematic. It's been a massive misplay, and they've had 5 chances to finish it off. But Ecstasy not being able to do on either of them. One hit just denying all. This time, you can see the sides being swift. I think he can be clicked off. But not before Sniper already traded off Mannequin. They're actually gonna still play in aggressive. Sniper has to play in a little bit passive. 34 HP to work with. The sniping the orb so that the plant does not go in. So Ecstasy still trying to defend, still managing it perfectly. But look at the rotation. They're actually gonna go and hit towards the A side. You've got the KJ utilities right there. It might be triggered and they will know it. But we will probably see the plant coming in.
Maybe a plant coming in. Dr. Oreo still holding on the top of the
30
A
seconds
side. Potato Wave was planting the spike. Rebel is still holding. Get the frag. Dr. Oreo, please get invited. Still
One enemy remaining.
the third frag coming in from the Dr. Oreo. It's a situation. Okay, it's a situation of a 1v3. Dr. Oreo depends upon you, but what a frag coming in from Dr. Oreo with a Blade Storm.
Switching
Got the
sides.
fourth kill and
Match
also
point.
won the round.
I can hold an
It's a,
area pretty
it's a
well
comeback,
myself.
right?
Make
Here?
sure to cover the angles I
was right.
can't.
It was right before 12 and right now it is 12 and 13. It's getting worse for the XTC, but let's see. They got a
Possibly
timeout.
is.
Yeah, they got a timeout right now, and I hope they will come with different strategies and break the momentum of the one hit delete.
You know, they've been managing to play on the off angles. They've been trying, to just surprise the members of Ecstasy, and they've been perfectly doing that. That is the most insane part. They are making sure to just surprise them. We saw Oreo just holding such an off angle and was able to take 2 of those picks. with just a slight repositioning. She knew the information that was being given to her by her own teammates. So we'll have to wait and see how things are going to turn out in this potentially final round of the game.
Yeah, man. Like this match is so intense, so insane, so interesting, Like from the side of same 6 and 6, then swap, then 12 and 8, and right now it's 12 and 13. Whew, what I can say is having a much better timeout right now because धीरे धीरे करके जैसे मैच हम लोग को देखने को मिले स्केयर्ड दिस इज द मोस्ट इंटेंस मैच मुझे जो अभी तक देखने को मिला है स्केयर्ड व्हाट डू यू से
I mean, even I am just flabbergasted at this point. The amount of leeway that one hit delete have had in this entire match, especially starting after that 12-8 situation. That's been so problematic for Ecstasy, and they've not been able to come back whatsoever. They're still trying to make it, but they're on the attack side. They've been getting those attacks in, but they have to somehow get this plant. They have to get this round back if in case they want to win it. It is going to be very difficult as of now. They don't have any ults to work with, but they still have some decent amount of utilities. Can try and play for a fake on towards one of the side. Can try and invest a few, utilities on that, but and get the rotation in for the other one. They have shown that they can get the plant in on both of them. But looking at the Viper wall that has been set up by one hit on towards the A, it's going to deny every scenario of planting. But look at the amount of space that they might actually end up giving. So once the wall goes down, the members of Ecstasy can be on any corner on towards that A side. So I want to see where are they going to put their wall. That is going to be the question.
Yeah, man, I totally agree with you. So, guys, it's a technical timeout right now, but till then, we will talk about the matches which is going on. And right now, we can say that some matches is getting too intense, right?
mean,
And what I
right.
gonna say scared is the play coming in from the side of oh, sorry one hit delete is so good, the comeback, the strategies they have worked on, the 3 rounds they have secured through the diffusing, through the ninja diffusing, you can say, is so good, right? That it's 50% depends upon the gameplay and 50% depends upon the luck, I can say. I don't know if I get any controversies and all, but it depends upon the luck also, because they were too back in the side, the defenders were too back in the sides, that's why they can't even came back and defuse the kill the diffuser, right?
I mean, I'm a watcher of Blue Lock, and I've seen the latest episode. So even if you're putting the luck point forward, I'm going to say that it is the one who's got the best ego who gets the luck in their favor.
Yeah.
For now, it is looking one hit delete because they have got this ideology of no matter what, we're going to make sure that we get this comeback in. Even if we were not able to get those rounds, we will definitely make sure to do that in this specific one. As of now, we're going to make sure that there are no technical difficulties faced by players whatsoever so that we'll have the best possible match, best possible round, and just as we said, potentially the last round of the last game. But again, the lurk plays that I'm expecting from Irene, from Ecstasy, it is something that I'm not being able to see a lot because I am expecting her to, get behind them, get those picks. She's amazing in those 1v1s. I've got all those utilities. Has also shown us in some of the rounds wherein she got 3 picks as well. Just one use of layer, just and going in for the wide swing, taking 3 of them down. I'm expecting those kinds of plays yet again. They've got a double duelist comp. They can take that space preemptively. They've got the nano swarms. They also have the shock darts, the recon darts. They can clear those angles with the snake bites. Just a full proper coordinated play, and the site can literally be there. So instead of playing for the lineups, maybe for one specific round, they can just decide to go in aggressively, go in preemptively. But as of now, we are going to see how they want to play this one with.
Yeah, it's totally depend upon the gameplay of this round. It's a do or die round. If uh, if you're gonna say about XTC, it's a round for do or die. They have to get the round, or else they will lose it. They will lose the best of one match. And right now, Snipe you just opens up the dash, just waiting to get that side, getting the side. May aggressively play the butt. Mark is in. Mark's in. सूर्य का चलेगा। स्नाइपू इसका एक अच्छा एडवांटेज लेंगे एंड उसके साथ साथ एलिमिनेट करेंगे माजिकीन को। जरूर एक अच्छा एलिमिनेशन हम लोग को जरूर देखने को मिल पाए। डॉक्टर ओरियो स्टिल होल्डिंग अ बेटर प्लेस। अग्रेसिव हम लोग को देखने को नहीं मिल पाएगा, बट स्नाइपू डॉक्टर ओरियो रिपर, ये क्या है गेम के अंदर? रिपर गॉट द ट्रेड ऑफ इरिन। इट्स अ सिचुएशन ऑफ 2v4. Still winnable, and
Defenders
that's winnable for one hit delete, and it's a better luck next time for Team XTC. What do you say, Scared?
They made the exact same mistake for, I mean, 6 straight rounds whenever they were in the defense, playing in for the lineup and getting so late in executing that, or their lineups just being destroyed entirely. The outplays that were coming in from one hit delete. Every single time in those rounds, we did see snake bite. Yes, it comes. But how late? That is the main situation. It was so late that even though it landed, they just had the diffuse in. They were sticking to it and they managed to get that diffuse. They did not focus on winning all those trades. They did not focus on finishing the members of Ecstasy off. They just only focused that they have to stick to that diffuse, and anyone who tries to peek to stop them, they will be taken down by the person who's just watching their backs. And in this case, we did see that happening yet again. Sage with the diffuse, Viper just watching her back, and the lineup was just way too late again and again. But nonetheless, XTC had a very good idea of what they want to do. They wanted to just get the plant in, play it a little bit safe, get a few trays, and then play it for the lineup, play it for the time, wait for the clock to run out. The ideology was great. Just in the execution department is something that they will need to brush up a little bit, but they still have the chance to do that. But for now, that is going to be it for the final match of the evening, everyone. And it is going to be Team One Hit KO winning the final game. They won one, they lost one. But really, man, I really want to say that Oni Claws are the team that have had the day of their, I would say, run in this tournament, winning both of those games. That first one in the overtime.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. Like, it was the score of a 12-8, and then it was 12-13, and after that,
Right.
they won the match, right? Yeah, I say XTC did get some mistakes in it, but yeah, learning from mistakes and come back harder is what this game needed. The what you can say is मतलब कोई एक चीज को उभरने से वही बनता है असली कम बैक. सो व्हाट आई कैन से इज लर्न फ्रॉम योर मिस्टेक्स एंड come back harder. Maybe on the same casters duo, me and Scared will be there for you, XTC. I can say it's a nice try for you, but what I can say for the another team, that is one hit delete. You played really well. You did it right, and it was a final match. After that, we will go right. Scared.
Yeah, I mean, it has literally been an honor to cast for all these teams, to watch them play, to look at the coordination that they've been showing us. It has been so very interesting and so much fun. So of course, I'll be looking forward for more of these matches, and their fans will be looking forward for more of these matches. But of course, if you all want to witness that guys, you need to make sure to hit that subscribe button, because only then you will get to know about the videos that we are gonna bring out for you, about the live streams and the matches. And of course, there's a bell notification. You remember, right? Only then you will be notified for them. So you do not want to miss that. Click on that, hit that like, support your teams. We will be back again tomorrow. This has been me, Scary at your caster, and along with me, Dungeon. Thank you for joining us and have a good night.